fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Can't put on no show. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up.
Run the track.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe, all of that shit. Yeah, lateness is greatness, and everything was just running late from the gym. But we're here. We're here. We're not too late. I think it's only like an hour or so. But yeah, lateness is greatness. Word to Matisse and all of that. Big up everybody that's in here. We got over 200 of you guys in here already, which is fucking mad. Hit the like button, subscribe, check out Jerseys FC for all your best affordable football kits. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. What else? Yeah. Check out Neil's track, check out Flawless's track. They're all down in the description below as well. And yeah, we got plenty to get into today. Interest from Manchester City for Ben Chilwell in the summer. There's the latest on the Mason Mount contract situation, which I know we're all tired as fuck about, but this shit ain't going anywhere. So we'll go through the latest. We'll probably won't delve on it for too long. There's talks about outgoings as well. It's weird that it's the only weird thing about it is that a couple names have disappeared from it. But same thing as usual. There's going to be a fuck ton of outgoings in the summer. And what else? I saw something on Lukaku just before I went live. I'm going to just save that one quickly. We'll get into that later on in the stream. But until then, big up everybody that's in here. And yeah, let's see what everybody is saying. Let me head up to the top. Big up to Clicks. Big up to Jeff saying, if we start selling the likes of Chile to City, then we're becoming a selling club. I think everyone has a price, but with the way Chilwell's been playing the last few weeks, that price tag's gone up, especially if he can retain that form. I didn't think he'd get to this level this quickly coming back from injury, but fuck me, he's been brilliant the last few games. I wouldn't sell him right now. Have to see what form he's like at the end of the season, but I do think everybody has a price tag. I just don't know if City are going to reach what we want for him. But big up to yourself, Jeff. Big up to Andreas. Big up to Gavman. Big up to Chelsea OG. Saying Man City's irrelevant in football transfer terms. Feels like a waste to talk about them rule breakers. Yeah, you're saying City might be getting a ban in the summer. I don't know if I'm just fucking forgetful as shit, but I don't remember hearing when they were going to have a transfer ban. But if you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. That would nip that story in the bud, because that would mean that shit ain't happening. Big up True Blue. Yeah, everybody like, subscribe. Big up to JB. Henrik says, are you and Johnny beefing? I'm not beefing. Johnny's just being hella sensitive because Mount's leaving and he's just gunning at everybody because of it. Like, I don't get it, but actually, no, who am I kidding? Of course I get it. That guy just... It's Mason Mount FC with him. It's Mason Mount FC. Just saying it's the biggest mistake this club will ever make if we sell Mason Mount. No, it won't. No, it won't. We will be fine. We were fine when we sold De Bruyne, and that shit hurt. Watching him lift like 4 league titles, 3 in a row. No, 2 in a row, and then another 2 in a row. But the point still stands. Like, we've lost the likes of De Bruyne. We've lost the likes of Salah. I don't give a shit if we lose Mason Mount. I'll be real with you. I couldn't care less. And then he's calling me toxic when, like, you literally were going at your owner a week ago just because he was caught holding half a bottle of beer, calling him a drunk and a pisshead and saying he ain't got a clue what he's doing when he's already spent like 600 million on this club in under a year. Like, what are we doing? Going after Potter for benching Mount? Going after Bowley because he doesn't want to give Mount what he deserves? It's like, what does he deserve? The way he's playing right now, he deserves a fucking door. And that's about it. But who knows? Maybe when Mount leaves, he'll come to his senses a little bit more. But there's no beef on my end. There's no beef on my end. I just couldn't care less. Let Mason Mount leave. I don't care. I don't care. He could go ball out at United. He could go ball out at Liverpool. I still won't care because we will be fine in the long term. We will be fine. We are building a very strong team. 3 games in a row without Mason Mount, and we've had 3 wins. Why am I going to pretend like this brother's important when we've literally benched him and got better? No one's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. But hey, big up to Johnny and everything. There's never going to be any hate on my end. Never going to be any hate. You got blocked on his chat for asking if he can talk on anything. Bro, don't even bother trying to get any common sense from that chat. That chat is full of robots. Every single one, well, not every single one of them. There's a couple of you man in here as well. And big up to you guys too. 80% of them, though, they're robots. They're fucking robots. All they know is Mason Mount, bleep, bloop, bleep, minerals, mud, and all that shit. They've got the same 3 sentences. You've been mudded, son. Havertz scored twice. You're in the mud. And this load of bollocks. Fuck that shit. Yeah, don't even bother, man. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you. I said you got blocked for that, though. It's all mad. It's not even one of them. It's like most of them. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. I've re-refreshed the stream. Let me go back up. Big up to Jem, though. Big up Jem in here. Big up my G. I'm not even coming for him. It's like, well, pause. I'm not even trying to do anything like that. I've said I will gladly come on the stream anytime. And I've told you as well, if you want to set that up on Chelsea Fan TV, I'm there. Any day ending in a Y, I will be there. I will be there. Because I don't go hiding. You know me. I'm here every day. Well, most days. Speaking of, there's going to be 3 days next week where I'm probably not going to be live. I'm on holiday. Hold that. But yeah, point still stands. I'm here most of the time. I'm here most of the time. Quadio Kone, it's hot. Vivell desperate to land him in the summer. Chelsea scouts have been keeping a close eye in Germany in recent weeks. There we go. You see, another 8 coming in. Well, we will be fine without Minerals Mount, won't we? We will be fine. And by the way, bring Kone in immediately. What a fucking baller. Bayern v Chelsea UCL final. Oh dear. Oh dear. Big up to Warrior, big up to Texas Blue, big up to Poku, big up to Steve, Hoodie, Fraser. Have you seen the De Jong links? I haven't, but I'm also just not listening to any of that. That De Jong saga in the summer was fucking mind-numbing because he just didn't want to go anywhere. Barca were trying to get rid of him. He was refusing to leave because they owed him money. It's probably still the same shit now. So it's like... Unless I hear De Jong wants to leave Barcelona, I am not investing. I am not investing at all. Because it's just long. Big up JP, but appreciate the comments as well. Appreciate you bringing it up. Big up JP, big up Pro of Pro Gamers. What else? Good afternoon, Lewis. Might have had a few the other night with my super chat thinking we'd win the Champions League. Hey, it happens. It happens. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. Man limited me immediately. What the fuck? Oh, Steve, enjoy bowling, bro. Enjoy bowling. What else is everyone saying before we just go into all of it? Discover. Yo, you've just found a gem with Sarcasm City, man. Stay tuned in because that's the place to be late at night. The streams are always fucking, well, I won't say chaotic, but I'll say they're funny. These streams are a lot more chaotic. But it's a bit more structured there. There's a lot more clubs. And yeah, it's just a good laugh. It's just a good laugh. That is also our home away from home, people. So everyone sub to Sarcasm City if you haven't done so already. What else? Thanks for the purple patch chili, but it's time to go. See, I don't know. I'll judge it by the end of the season, innit? I wanted to keep Cucurella and Chilwell competing for the left side because I do think that's good competition. And it's good strength and depth too. But if they come up with the right amount, maybe. But if Chilwell keeps up that form till the end of the season, that number is going up to about 80, personally. Maybe a little bit higher. What gym sets do you do? I do like 7 reps, but I try keep it a high weight. I don't remember where I checked it, but apparently 7 reps is the best thing to do for like strength and hypertrophy. So I do like 7 reps of about 4 sets, and yeah, that's the same thing I try and keep for most of my workouts. What else? Pep can eat a bag of dicks. Chili ain't for sale. I am fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that, the way he's playing. I didn't think he'd turn his form around this quickly. I weren't even writing him off initially. I just thought because of the ACL and because of the other injury that he had in November, he needed a little bit of time to get back to speed in terms of his game management. Nah, he's just been fucking brilliant since he's come back. So, yeah, I'd keep him. That guy has turned it around so fast. So fast. Yeah, that's the way I'm seeing it. 80 million as a minimum. And I'm fine with it from there. What else? Oh, dear. You still got beef with Lou? Well, I don't chat to him, but he can still fuck himself. Yeah, that's my problem as well. It's just Mason Mount FC and Havertz FC and nothing else. Havertz will score 1 goal and be like, oh, he's carrying the team, mudding the haters and all of this shit. How about you just enjoy the guy's form? Why is it all about mudding people? Like, what the fuck? When football just becomes based on agendas, you lose the ability to enjoy it because it's all just about proving yourself correct over everybody else. Me, it's not even an agenda thing because if it was, I'd still be slandering Havertz. I'm not, because Havertz has been balling out the last 2 games. What is there to criticize? Nothing. If I was trying to be an agenda merchant, I'd say, oh, we had too many fouls in the first half against Dortmund, and he was invisible in the first half against Leicester. No, I don't care about that. He's been brilliant 2 games. That's all that matters to me. I will say whatever I want about the player when they're playing like shit, but if they're performing, and they're performing to the level that we want them to be at, that should be all that matters. It's not about mudding people or any of this bollocks. That's why I hate player stands. I despise them because they turn it into a player versus fan base sort of thing when it shouldn't be that. It should just be, what are you doing for my club now? It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. What else? Man said, do you want to discuss the Mount situation? Back said, hey, go ahead. You should come on a stream, man. Because we have never heard from you. So if you ever want to hop on, I will send you the link. Because it would be great to actually hear your thoughts. What else? Man said, mudded King Kai. I can't be arsed with you, Jem. But big up, my guy. Jem, I know it's a different energy. That's why I don't even care too much. We both just want the team to do well. Yeah, Jem, I am down. Any day ending in a Y. Get me there, man. Those streams we used to do were fucking gold. I loved them. They were fucking hilarious. President Jafar says, bleep, 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 mud, brown envelope. Can't be asked. Yeah, Jem, run it. Run it. I'm there. Run it. I'm sure everyone else would want to see it. What else is everyone saying? What else is everyone saying? Lewis, is Kai more proper Chelsea than Mount? I'm hearing he's going to sign a new deal. Where did you hear that? I haven't heard that. Let me see. If I type Havertz in Twitter, what do I see? Anything about a new contract? I've seen the stuff about like personal struggles and all of that, but nah, I don't see nothing about a contract. Nothing about a contract. If you know where you've seen it, let me know. Let me know. We can discuss it. Do you have the flu? I've got a little bit of a cough, but like that's about it. That's about it. Yo, Sean, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. That would be such a joke stream. What else? What names have been removed from the outgoing list? So what we saw last time, let me get the last one up. And then we can go from there. Okay, so the old one was, I've got to scroll back down and then compare it. Give me a little sec. So, the old list was Mount, Kovacic, Mendy, Ziyech, Chalobah, Pulisic, Havertz, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, and Zakaria. Now, Zakaria's name is out. Gallagher's name is out. Loftus-Cheek, Havertz is out. Asby's been taken out. It's just Mount, Kovacic, Asby's still in there. Yeah. It's Mount, Kovacic, Asby, Pulisic, Aubameyang, and Loftus-Cheek that are in there. Aubameyang's been put into it, which I didn't even know why he wasn't in there in the first place. But yeah, Havertz has been taken out. Gallagher's been taken out. Zakaria's been taken out. Mendy's been taken out. That's a weird one. Ziyech has been taken out. And so's Chalobah. So a couple names have been removed from there. Chalobah, I get that one. I would have kept Chalobah anyway. Ziyech, that's surprising. Zakaria, I'm not really too fussed. Gallagher, not really too fussed. Havertz, I'd still kind of sell for the right amount, but I'm not too surprised after the last two games. Mendy is a big surprise. I'm surprised Mendy's been taken out of there. But yeah, those are the players that have been taken out of the list. Remember we have Maatsen. Yeah, but maybe if we stick to a back five, you'd have Cucurella competing for left centre back, and you'd have Maatsen and Chilwell compete for left wing back. Maybe that would work. Either way, I wouldn't sell Chilwell anyway. I wouldn't sell Chilwell. I said Lewis rates now Havertz. No, I mean, he's playing well, but this is a run of form to me. I've been saying all season, I know March Havertz is coming. So I need to see April Havertz. I need to see May Havertz. And then we can really talk about long-term consistency. But as of right now, he's doing brilliantly. This is all that I've asked for. What else? You blame Havertz for all our main... No, I just blame Havertz in general. Loss or draw, like he was just playing like shit. That's it. Now he's playing brilliantly. But before, he was one of our worst players and he was starting the most. So, I mean, you're probably going to be the most culpable if you have the most minutes in the squad and we're 10th. What else? Yeah, fuck player stands, man. Fuck player stands. Enzo's 3 assists away from surpassing Jorginho's 5 assists career. Well, I didn't read that. Yeah, didn't happen. What else is everyone saying? He said now would kill the mystery. You know what? Fair point. Yeah, Jem, those are the goated streams. Not yet. That's coming though. Right, so on the Chilwell stuff, I still haven't even got into that. Where is it? Where is it? The prospect of Ben Chilwell departing Chelsea at the end of the season cannot be ruled out. There is genuine interest from City. Chilwell is happy at Chelsea and settled, living near the club's training ground in Cobham. Was there anything else in the bullet points? Chelsea planning a mass clear out. We know that. If there's any doubts over extension, the club will sell them. I don't think Chilwell would be one of the players that would look to leave, though. I think there's going to be interest. I think City will test the waters a little bit, but unless they're paying a big amount for him, I don't see him leaving. And I don't really want him to go anyway. Even if he wasn't really doing that well at the start of the season and he continued that form into now, I'd still be thinking he needs to come back in from his injury a little bit. I keep saying after those long-term ACL injuries, there's a long time to come back mentally as well as physically. So even if he wasn't on form, I wouldn't necessarily sell him unless it was for the right amount. But if he keeps up the way that he's playing, he should be one of the players that we refuse to sell under any costs. So yeah, I'd keep Chilwell. For you guys, how much would you sell Chilwell for? What would be your amount? Or if you just wouldn't sell him, let me know. Let me know. Who'd you rather see leave the club, Mount or Havertz? Mount. Just Mount. At least Havertz is doing well now. I said he got that Chauvin. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I might have to go get a test. Can't be asked. Fuck's sake. You need to be ruthless with Ryan. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry. That shit's already clipped up. Let us lose. Let us lose. I'll see Ryan on my birthday before I'll even see him on Shameless because he'll get cooked twice. What else? Will Reece be back for the Chelsea game? Huh? Probably you mean for the Everton game. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even too fussed because Ruben did well. And with the way Everton usually set up, I don't think we'll be fine with Ruben at wing back anyway. We'll be fine. Can we win the Champions League with Kepa in goal? Crazier things have happened. We won the Champions League with Werner up top. I think we could do it with Kepa in goal. But take it game by game, people. Take it game by game. What else? What else everyone's saying? If they can pay 100 mil for Grealish, 100 million then. Not wrong. You're not wrong. No way we should be selling Chilwell, and that ain't me saying that based on his form. I've always rated him. Exactly. That's the thing I agree with you as well. Competition. We're talking about strength and depth. Cucurella, Chilwell, that's great strength and depth. I wouldn't really want to mess with that. Well, I think in general, Chilwell will stay anyway. My friend knows Chilwell's sister, so I got some inside info. Interesting. 50, 60, 100 mil, 120, 80, 90 mil, 80 mil, not selling him, 80 mil. You guys are kind of with me. 80 million, I think, is where we would start having conversations. Until then, I'm not really that interested. I do believe, it's like what Jester says, everybody does have a price tag. And if you hit that price tag, there will be conversations that need to be had. I think 80 million would be that amount. I think that would be the amount for me. What else? Wouldn't sell him makes a huge difference. Completely agree. We need left wing back options, 88 mil. Man said 40. You need to double that, my friend, before we can even talk. Big up, Lewis. Rob said Chilwell is not for sale. What? RJP journalism. Fair enough. I've got no issues with that. 70 mil. Quick poll on Chilwell. Is it worth the poll, though? Because I feel like we're all on the same level with Chilwell. We don't want to sell him. I don't feel like it's that much of a debate that we need to do that. I might, you know what? Fuck it. I might just do it for the sake of it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to lead to anything. Yeah, he's also good in the dressing room for what I've seen. That's a great shout. Why doesn't Ruben have stands like Mount? Probably because of age. Mount's still under 25, so people can still milk themselves into thinking that he's going to change. But yeah. Lewis, would you take Varadona? Yes, any day ending in a Y, I'm taking Varadona, but he ain't going anywhere this season. I think he's got 1 year left next season, so maybe move for him then, but good luck getting him or Osimhen. Good luck getting either of them. Man said 30 million max. Get out of here, bruv. Get out of here. A man said 30 million. And he had the confidence to press send after that. You are a disgrace, my friend. You are a disgrace. What else? What else? Yeah, you lot can take Cancelo back. What other news is there? On Mason Mount, Fabrizio said there's still a big gap in the negotiations between Chelsea and Mason Mount for the new contract. New deal is again far from being agreed. No final decision yet, but the chances of Mount leaving Chelsea are increasing. And Mount will be on the market if a new deal is not agreed in the summer. Tired of this shit. The fact that there's a big gap in negotiations when the last offer was 180k a week says a lot. People will blame the club and Bowley for selling him, certain people, but he's literally refused about 3 contract offers. The biggest is at 180k a week, and he's asking for something that's undeserved based on the way that he's playing. People can talk about the Champions League all that he wants, but you're just forgetting that the likes of Rudiger, Jorginho, Kante, Thiago Silva, Christensen, Mendy, Giroud, Havertz, Kante, all of them contributed to it. So I couldn't give a shit about Mason Mount personally. Personally, sign the contract or dip, and I'm tired of it. Same shit every week. Same shit every week. We're just going to breeze through that because it's the same old contract talks every single day. But yeah, the big gap in agreements, even though you're on 108, you've been offered 180k a week, says a lot. But hey, we're just agenda merchants over here. We're just wrong-uns. So what do we know? What do we know? But yeah, get his ass gone. I knew as soon as I saw that we weren't talking about Chilwell anymore. Brighton finessed us, making us put 60 million down for Cucurella. Judge Cucurella when he leaves the club, bro. Or at least in his second season. At least in his second season. We don't need to do that now. Because I feel like he's coming into his own now. Cucurella looks class defensively. Offensively, just doesn't really offer you too much. Yep, sell. Liverpool won't pay Mount 300k. I guarantee if he goes to Liverpool, he'll probably be on similar wages to what we're offering him. I'm sure of that. Because they're not going to offer him 250k a week either. They're not. The reason why he wants that is because he feels like he's earned that because he carried Chelsea to the Champions League. He's the face of the club. He's Cobham's finest and all of that. He's done a lot for us over the last 4 years and all of that. It's just all the propaganda and all that crap's just gone to his head. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to sign the same contract that everybody else isn't signing, leave. If you do, fairs. We'll be a little bit more patient with you as a result. If not, leave. Just leave. What else? What else? You got kicked off. You got kicked off there too. It's all mad. It's all mad. Oh well. Here we aren't no echo chamber, so you can say whatever you want. If we were an echo chamber, I'd be muting anyone who was propping Havertz. But no, because we aren't an echo chamber. We can hear a bunch of different opinions. Could be muting anyone who slanders Jorginho or Christensen. But no, because we're entitled to our opinions here. Who do you want to draw in the next round? Give me Milan. Yeah, everyone you agree with. Everyone you've just said. Give me either Milan, Porto, or Benfica, and I am happy. I am happy. Some guy on Reddit said Mount or Gallagher could... Whatever. Don't even. Man said... That sounded so Tuchel. That sounded so Tuchel. Because he said the same thing too. Well, about Gallagher. We let him go is the theme for his simps on social media. Now he refused to sign and we sold his ass. And oh well, boo fucking who? Who cares? He's not worth 62 mil regardless of what happens. Don't do that. Judge him in a year's time. If he performs consistently, you won't care about the price tag. I'm sure of that. You won't. It's only because he's been iffy this season. No, I haven't seen that. I need to have a look at those goals. I didn't even know that. Yeah, let's blame Bowley. Let's call Bowley a pisshead and all this crap. God forbid our owner walks around with half a bottle of beer. How dare you drink at the football? Like, who else doesn't do that? Come on, man. Oh, you got booted out too. You got blocked as well. Oh, you got unbanned. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why do you hate Mount so... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got ourselves a little Mount stand. Why do we hate Mount so much? I don't hate Mount. I hate all of this BS that we have to keep him at all costs. We don't have to keep him. We are Chelsea Football Club. The club will thrive in spite of who stays at this football club or who leaves. What annoys me with Mason Mount is he is in the worst form of his life, trying to act like he deserves to be on what Reece James is on. And the only excuse that people have for that is because, oh, Reece James is injured a lot. Reece James is injured a lot. He shouldn't be on this amount because he's injured. Who the fuck cares? When Reece James is on the pitch, we ball out. Simple as that. When Mount is off the pitch, we ball out. That's the difference. That is the difference. Mason Mount has been refusing contract offers since last summer. The latest at 180k a week. And if you want to tell me he deserves to be on more than that, you are deluded. Straight up deluded. But yeah, I don't hate Mount. It's only Mount stands like you who think that I hate Mount because I don't feed into your BS keep Mount at all costs narrative. If he goes, I will not shed a single tear. If anything, I will bark up the fattest spliff while you all cry about it. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if you don't like it, press that X button on the top right corner of your screen and dip. Simple as that. Simple as that. What else is everyone saying? Huh? Whatever. Exactly, it's not Mason Mount FC. Who the fuck cares if Mount stays or leaves? I couldn't give a shit. Couldn't care less. If he's one of your favourite players and you're going to be a bit hurt that he's leaving, fair enough. You're entitled to have favourite players. Like, it hurt a little bit when Christensen left. It hurt a lot. It hurt a little bit when Jorginho left. Hurt when Hazard left. But you know what? Chelsea Football Club, we move on. We move on. It will never be the end of our club. It will never be. At the worst, it might be a little setback, but we will bounce back because we are Chelsea Football Club. So who the fuck cares? We are spending 600 million in a year. And people want to moan about one person leaving. Well, come on, man. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Exactly. Fucking cry more, man. Cry more. Fofana is on 200k a week. Is that fair? I mean, well, Fofana's balling out right now. You could say it's not fair, but how about you play at a good level and maybe you justify being on that amount? Here's the thing. Fofana on 200k is a little bit mad. It is a little bit mad, I won't lie. But Mount being on 180k a week is still mad to me too. Two wrongs don't make a right. They don't make a right. What else? Mount is a cat. Yo, Kai, that celebration stream, my friend. That celebration stream. It will hit like Cali. It will hit like Cali. What's the super chat saying? Sell Kai and Mount. Use the money for Felix to pair with Nkuku next season. With other outgoings who serve money for a striker, centre mid, and goalkeeper. Fuck Mount FC. We are Chelsea FC. Big facts, my guy. Big facts. Havertz might still stay because he'll have 2 years left in the summer. So it all depends on who comes in for him. Mason Mount will go. He will leave. And I can't wait until this BS discourse about Mount is done. Yeah, exactly. Rudiger leaving hurt too, but we move on. It hurts, but oh well. That's a key. No, he will be yours, my friend. He will be yours. You can enjoy that Harvey Elliott, Mason Mount, Henderson midfield free. I cannot wait for that. Exactly. We're better off without him. We're better off without him. And why are people just going to keep moaning about it? What will happen to money wastes on Mount's banner? Ha 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 ha. Oh dear, I don't know what's gonna happen with that shit. Maybe they'll just scribble his name out and put Reece James over it. Oh no, Reece James has one. Maybe you can use that, recycle it, and make Kante one because he's fucking deserved one for how long? How did Mount get one before Kante? I will never know. I will never understand that. And I saw We Are the Shed saying, oh, it's about loyalty and all of that. Well, let's see how well that one turned out. Kante was here before Mount, and he's going to be here after Mount. Figure that one out. What else? I said everybody's invited, my friend. Everybody's invited. Ethan Nwaneri is the subject of significant interest in some of Arsenal's biggest rivals. City and Chelsea are understood to be among the clubs who have paid close attention. That guy's like, what, 16? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, yeah. She's defo being dropped because of the contract situation. Definitely. Because he was obsessed with starting Mount before that. I 100% feel like the contract is part of the issue because he's not in our long-term plans. So why prepare with him? I've seen people say, oh, but Pulisic gets game time. Oh, but Ziyech gets game time. There is a difference between constantly rejecting contract offers and just not being offered one. If you're not being offered one and you kind of know you're going to leave in the summer and it's not really making too much of an issue in the dressing room, there is no problem. Mason Mount's presence causes drama because all the eyes are on him and his contract situation. So they're taking Mason Mount out of the team so the focus can be on the squad. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Last bit of news before I send the link out. Lukaku. Lukaku wants to stay at Inter Milan when his loan ends in the summer, but they can't afford to keep him on the same salary. And he is also not part of Potter's Chelsea plans. Now, this is from Mail Sport. So I don't know how legit it is, but I do believe Lukaku wants to stay, and I do believe Inter can't afford him. So we got to figure out what we're doing. We might have to take him back and then loan him or sell him to someone else permanently. I actually would prefer that. But yeah, if Inter can't afford him, we shouldn't be helping him out either. I'm sure there is a club that will be willing to take Luka Potamus. Sinak says with 2 years left, best time to get max money for Kai. I agree. But someone has to come in first. Now, if a club comes in with interest for Havertz, I probably would still sell his ass. Even if he's been playing well. He's raising his transfer value. But someone's got to come in. If they don't, still bring in Felix, still bring in Nkunku. Quality depth. Quality depth right there. When Frank Lampard left, that hurt the most for me. Exactly. We're talking about legends like Frank Lampard, and I'm meant to cry about Mount. Oh, well, I don't care. I don't care. They got a Mount banner out. We lost. He played like shit and he didn't start. That was his last start. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Does Chilwell have one? What, a banner? Nope. He ain't got one. Yeah. Fuck sending him back to Inter. Yeah, fuck sending him back to Inter. If they can't afford it, we shouldn't be helping with half his wages. That is long. That is long. Big up to Brendan. Big up, my G. I still got the £20 though because he didn't win the World Cup, so you can hold that. Yeah, take the L on Lukaku and sell him for the cheap. Exactly. I'm fine with that. I am 100% fine with that. And yeah, Bobby, I agree with you. Lukaku can just fuck himself. To be fair, he don't want 300k. I'll give him that. He doesn't want 300k. That was wrong. But he rejected 180k a week. He probably wants around 200 to 250. I could even say closer to 250 than that. So we'll have to see. But I do need to send this link out quick. Been going on for a minute. If you want to guarantee I don't miss your comment, as always, hit the super chat button. And yeah, like, subscribe, all of that. Let's see what everyone's saying. Because I don't know how long my voice is going to last for. Cool. I think that's everyone. Yes, guys. What's everyone saying? You guys all good? You guys all good?
Yeah, fun, man. How about you?
Here.
Decent. Blue Star FC says thoughts on a Chilwell for João Cancelo swap deal. No, here's the difference. Chilwell's good in the dressing room. Cancelo is just toxic wherever he goes. He's already been benched.
It's not even that, Lewis. It's more basic than that. Why do you want us to swap a left back for a right back?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like João Cancelo, but why do you want to swap a left back for a right back, my guy? Like,
yeah, fuck it. We'll just keep Chilwell. You don't want to go anywhere. If he keeps his form up, there's no reason to even consider it. Yeah, just keep him.
Will he swap life in London for life with Manchester?
Yeah, he enjoys life in London.
Probably not. Manchester's a shithole.
I hate Manchester so much, man.
Hello.
Big up to Lee. Big up, my G.
How are we all?
Doing well. We're doing well.
Good.
Oh, but yeah, fuck all that. What was everyone's thoughts on the links to Chilwell to Manchester City anyway? Do you feel like there's any... Go on, Scott.
I mean, depends on the money.
Surprised. And it depends on the money. Because, like, we could probably replace him with someone that could be equally as good, but, like,
who can you replace him with, though? Because at the moment, he's really, really good.
There's some other players.
I say you say that, but no, when he was at Leicester, no one was expecting him to be as good as he is now.
Yeah.
Like, in the same way that probably people weren't expecting João Cancelo to turn into, like, somehow one of the best right backs in the league, despite the fact he's a right back.
He's also got that Maatsen
saying that he's
well,
like he can play left back and right back. I understand that, but he's mainly a right back.
Yeah.
So like you probably can find someone who can do you as good a job.
Or is at the club. That's the biggest difference.
Especially with with having Vivel, you can find that guy that can come in and do the difference. But yeah, as I said, it's the money. Like
it has
especially
to be 80 mil.
Because the English thing, because it's City, like the money would have to be right. Every player is for sale.
Give us Haaland in exchange.
There you go.
That works. Yeah, I think if we're talking about an amount to start talking with,
a lot of players gonna wait to sign for City because of the whole freaking court thing. There's a lot of players gonna wait for that.
Yeah, and Alex, another thing we need to add to. He's on 2 years left, yeah? He was on an old contract under Abramovich where there was no reduction if there's no Champions League, there was no performance-related bonuses. Now with the new deal, he has to agree to a lot of the things that the new guys are agreeing. Do you think he's going to agree to that? He's already on 190. I don't know. I feel like...
I mean, they can start it as they can keep it 190 and go up.
And the incentive.
Yep.
But incentive is gonna be going up.
We don't know how much he wants.
The hamstring already because City can offer him more than that to start with.
I doubt it.
I doubt it because they're not offering a left back.
Yeah.
Like City's most expensive player is arguably their best player, and he's on 375.
Yeah,
like they're not going to offer a left back north of 230, maybe 250 at a push, and even that's kind of ludicrous. It all depends on how much he wants to stay. If he wants to stay, then there'll be no problem signing him to a new deal. Because as I said, as Alex said, the incentives you can work around to find a way to make it work, and maybe with incentives he can get up to maybe.
How old is Chilwell?
26, I think.
25? I could be wrong.
26, I think.
26.
26. So, for example, if we're doing the whole 7-year, whatever 8-year deal with incentive, that will be his last contract.
Yeah.
So it depends of. I think it's the most thing is gonna be is him resigning based on what he wants, not based on what Chelsea want. I don't think Chelsea is actually, and I don't think I am actually that confident that I want him no matter what's the price of salary. You see what I'm saying? If we can take that 190 and take it down with considerable person as a replacement. Like I said, for me, Chilwell is not that important. There's a lot of players that can be found in those positions. Especially, we already have one of them, and we have Madsen's coming up. Not really a big deal. It depends on the price. Like I said, it depends
I also
on
think
the
it
price.
depends on the system going forward. Because like if we transition, like if the three at the back is what we're going to do going forward, then Maatsen as a replacement is. I'm not saying that he's going to immediately come in and do as good as Chilwell, not at all. But as a guy who can develop into the same type of player, considering how much of an effect he's had on Burnley's attack this season, like he could potentially improve to the point where he's doing the same thing.
But we have another issue with Maatsen though. He's got 1 year left on his deal.
Yeah, cool. Then renew it. Then offer him a new contract. It'll be easier to offer him a new contract, especially if you're going to give him minutes.
Has Maatsen been playing well?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has been playing very well.
Look, I'm not a cub sexual. Super Tamatukal. I'll slap the shit out of you, man. Look, for me, it's keeping those kind of young players in the back of your mind. We got Cucurella. If we can get money for first of all, it's gonna be at end of the year. He's gonna have a 1 year left on his contract, right? At the end of this year. No, he's gonna have 2.
Alex, do you know what the thing is as well?
Hold on a second. He's gonna have 2 at this summer.
Yeah.
He's gonna have 2, so we can actually get about the same amount of money that we paid, and we actually can get the profit of him because we won the Champions League with him.
I think the thing is as well, Alex, is I don't think people understand it. Me and Alex, or at least I don't know. I'm speaking for you in this instance because I think this is what you're saying. Like neither of us want him sold. We're not like what we're saying is it's not a he's irreplaceable. It's not at no cost. Like we're saying that there is a price. If they match it, we're happy for him to go because you can replace him. Like, for example, if I ask the majority of their chat now, I'm not saying this will happen, but say you sold Chilwell for let's say 70 to 80 mil, and we signed Hernandez from AC Milan for like let's say 90 to 100. Are most of the chat taking that?
Yeah,
because that's
exactly.
what the deal we could potentially do with Vivel. Because look at what they did with Mudryk, and look at what they did with Enzo, and look at what they did with etc. It's like if I'm offering you that deal, are you taking it? Because if you are, then what you're saying is the same as what me and Alex are saying, is that he is performing brilliantly, but there is a price on him as a player, as there is most players have a price on them. There's very few players in this Chelsea squad that don't have a price on them in terms of if you hit that price, they can leave. The only 2 off the top of my head I would say are James and Enzo. Off the top of my head,
yeah,
James
Enzo is the one.
And then maybe I'd probably throw in based on his form at the moment since he's come in, maybe Badiashile.
Fofana, center back.
I'm saying the only 2 definites that like are unsellable are James and Enzo right now.
Yeah.
Everyone else has a price, and I'm not saying I want them sold. It's just if an offer comes in like for 100 mil for Chilwell,
I don't want Chilwell to go. Chilwell to go. It's not about
I don't think anyone does.
First of all, I think it's a contract that he has. What the basically how we going forward, the looking that incentive. I don't think even it's on 2 things. If we reach the money agreement with anybody else, or he really wants to go. That's it.
If you were Chilwell, would you sign a contract where they have to put a lot of clause in it? When you had a better contract that didn't have any clause in it. I mean, if I'm Chilwell, I'm not signing it.
Look,
I mean,
it's gonna be on City too, man. City has the lasso on their ass. Players are gonna be thinking about that going there.
Alex, let's be honest. Nothing's gonna happen out of that case. They're gonna be fine.
You think?
I wouldn't say that they will be fine. I will say something because it's gonna have.
They're not gonna get relegated.
I don't think it's gonna be relegated. I think we're definitely gonna get some kind of problems with transfer window. That's 100% gonna happen.
That's true. Yeah, that could be
one of those things is gonna happen. Transfer window is the most common thing. I don't think we're gonna drop in points because that's just stupid. But I think it's gonna be a transfer window.
Yeah, for like 1 or 2. Yeah, that's true.
So for me, it's gonna be like, look, that case cannot be not be done by this year either. Lawyers, what they can do is just drag the shit out of the court system. That's the best thing they can do. Prolong it as possible as you can. But somebody's gonna have to make example of somebody. You see what I'm saying? Somebody always have to make something example. And that's the first biggest case that, just look at this. Premier League been investigating it since 2018. They've been investigating since 2018. Do you think they're gonna get all that money? Just all the there's no way. Something's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be something significant, but I think maybe a transfer window or two, maybe that will become a thing. So the players, what I was trying to say is the players who's gonna go there, they might gonna consider that, and they have aging squad. Remember that they have real age squad, really old squad.
It's not. They're all in their prime-ish, I guess. But I think they'll be fine.
It depends what your prime-ish what prime-ish mean. De Bruyne, is he a prime?
32. Who? Oh, De Bruyne, not De Bruyne.
I was going to say, most of their
midfield is not on a prime.
A lot of their key players are on the older side. They're getting older.
Exactly.
Especially the midfield. I'd say, especially as Alice said, the midfield especially is old.
Exactly.
And there's a chance that some of their players don't re-sign it, or sign a new contract. I think
De Bruyne will not re-sign a contract.
I think Gundogan, as of this summer, I think Gundogan's got a year left. I don't know about anyone else.
Something is happening in the dressing room with the Pep Guardiola. That thing that what happened with, I don't think it's all on the player. I think a lot of you cannot be that microscopically. How you say that kind of coaching like too much in? How you say that? Micromanagement. Yeah, thank you. That micromanaging thing, if you win a lot, it kind of gets into your I'm tired. I've done it. You see what I'm saying? The Premier League is not interesting. To motivate those players, you have to be giving them something. But when you win 2 or 3 Premier Leagues, that motivation is gone. The only motivation they have is the Champions League. And if you do stupid things by dropping what's his name, De Bruyne for the knockout stages, what he did against Leipzig, why De Bruyne didn't start in the first leg?
No, he was sick. He was actually ill. But he has been getting dropped though here and there.
Yeah, he's been dropped a lot. That's the reason why they.
No DM in the final.
No. I actually talked to a couple of City fans. They're saying that there's something going on in the dressing room between Pep and some of the key players. That thing that he went to Germany, there's something going on over there.
This is what Fergie is the GOAT. He knew exactly when, because you're saying they won 3 league titles. Players just suddenly they don't get motivated. But Fergie knew when to change, when to get rid of people, when to renew, and kept winning and winning and winning.
Also, as has been pointed out, I was just on Gundogan. I was wrong. His contract expires this summer. That's their club.
Yeah, I'll take him. Oh, 100%
I'll take him. But yeah, I was wrong. It expires last summer, and that's their club. That's going to keep peace in their midfield. If Silva leaves as well, Bernardo, because reportedly he's unhappy.
There's not a lot of them City fans, but I'm all 16 of them. I know maybe 2 of them.
I only know 3.
Man City will replace whatever go. Y'all forget what y'all talking about? We're talking about Man City. Yo, come on, man. I'm sitting here listening.
No, we're saying that they might have a transfer ban. That's why.
Might, woulda, shoulda, coulda, man. One bag of waffle I'm sitting here listening to. Man City own this league, bro. I don't even know. It's a problem in the dressing room. That problem, and they still.
Let me ask you: how much percentage of Man City success you give to Pep, and how much to the?
I don't know. I right now I'm not even in the mindset to meds that, because all I know is trophies. Man City's
that's what I'm saying.
But they speak in prims, they winning right now, and they still only 5 off of Arsenal. Arsenal slip up one time, and Man City's right there. And they could that'd be 3 in a row, 4 in a row.
I think Arsenal slip the same time as City slips.
Yeah, but my point
I wouldn't say that there's an advantage on City at this time.
There's no advantage, but my point being is like, I don't care if they lose Gundogan. I don't care who they lose this year. They will be replaced. I don't care who they lose this year. They will be replaced. We're talking about Pep and we're talking about Man City.
Okay, let me ask you. Why did they not replace left back?
Or Sterling or Jesus.
Or Sterling or Jesus.
What do you mean they didn't replace Sterling or Jesus? They don't have attackers. Who's Alvarez? Who's Haaland? What are we talking about?
Grealish was the Sterling replacement.
No. You didn't get it. The reason why they're in the position the way they're in the position, because they couldn't replace the players.
Yeah.
Or over.
What do you mean they couldn't replace the players? They have Alvarez and they have Haaland in the attack now.
Who else talking about the profile of players?
I'm
it don't
saying
have to be the same profile of player, bro. Like let's not act like when you lose a player, you have to replace him with the same profile of player.
No.
That's
I'm
bullshit, and we know that.
But you can see that the way City playing is not the same City that been playing for the past 3-4 years dominating.
Okay, and that's not a crime. You have to recycle, and even in their worst season, this is their worst, right? You would say this is the worst City has been in a long time, and even in their worst state, since Pep has been there, they're literally 5 points off the league title.
This is not the worst.
Team, 1920 City was way worse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is not the worst.
That team was like 30 points off top.
I'm talking about since they've been winning. Since they've been winning under Pep.
That was 1920 was under Pep.
Yeah,
since they've been winning under Pep. Since they've been winning under Pep, this is the team that everybody's questioning. Because since 1920, what did they do? So that team clearly couldn't be as bad as this team as y'all making.
They didn't win that season.
But from that season, what did they do?
18, 19,
back to back.
They won back to back. That's my point. So y'all right now y'all saying this doom and gloom again. So let's say if they don't win,
we're just questioning, Jimmy. You haven't answered our questions. Again, you've deflected. Why?
I'm not deflecting because you can't be answering my question. You can't be. You said I haven't answered your question when I started the conversation. So what's your question?
Well,
you asked me why they haven't replaced the players.
Why have they not replaced the players?
I just named 2 attackers. They lost attackers, right, and replaced attackers.
Well, they haven't replaced them in the areas. Sterling and Jesus were wide players. They haven't replaced them. They've lost the threat from the wide. The only player scoring is Haaland. That's why.
To be fair, Alvarez does play in the wing.
Alvarez plays wide. Foden's on the bench, plays wide.
Alvarez does not play as wide as you think he plays wide.
Oh, come on. You nitpicking, bro. They got another attacker.
He does sometimes.
They got another attacker, right? They replaced an attacker with an attacker. Wrong or right? Can Alvarez play on the left? Wrong or right?
I'll answer in 40 minutes.
Yeah, you can.
Finish. It's all...
Don't worry, Andrew. I raised your mic settings if it helps.
I don't.
Sometimes I do that to help people out.
Hey, Fez.
I don't.
Yes,
I understand what you're saying, Jimmy, but I disagree with you on one thing. They're still in first, but the reason why they're not dominating in first like they used to, it's because of those signings didn't happen. That's what I'm saying.
Didn't replace directly, but like Grealish was the Sterling replacement.
What's the signing that they missed out on? Because you said those signings. You said Sterling's going.
Well,
who did they miss out on?
They've missed on some, but they've hit on a lot more.
Hold on a second. No, what I'm saying is no.
You're saying they didn't replace Sterling, but let's go look at Alvarez. So Alvarez not putting up numbers.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying. When they replace the players, for example, for the player, my question is the quality of the players that were replaced with. It's not the same.
Yo, I don't. He's still getting GNA. Alvarez is still getting GNA.
I'm not talking about Alvarez. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you watch City, the way they started.
We know they play different because now they have a target man. They have Haaland in there, so that's the adjustment. Okay, so how is that? But that's the adjustment. So they lost Sterling. They lost Sterling and they replaced it with Alvarez and Haaland. Like, come on, I'm not doing
Alvarez
that.
and Haaland are not Haaland is a starter. I agree with you. That's probably the only person that actually constantly started. But Alvarez is not a starter. He's not. Second of all, we're still trying to prove that Grealish is a successful signing, which is Sterling replacement. To be fair.
Yeah,
but Grealish is having a decent season this year.
Yeah, he is. He's just not getting GM.
He's having a decent season. Like,
yeah, he is.
I don't. Am I missing something? He's having a decent season.
He's not having a decent season at all.
Who, Sterling?
No,
Grealish. He's not.
Grealish.
Can you bring more better comment for me? Can you bring more better comment for me? More
Grealish is having a decent season. I know what I'm watching. That's just a matter of a different opinion. I know what I'm watching.
Who am I scaring to talk? What the fuck are you talking about?
They're calling Jimmy Kanye, so they're saying like Kim K might come out.
Hey, come.
Are you freaking moron, man?
Yeah, they're just moving that.
What I'm trying, Jimmy, look, what I'm saying is the quality of the players are not, and you can actually say because they cannot sustain 5-6 games that what usually happens when they winning up to 13 games non-stop.
Let me ask you this. So you thought City would be like, so we sit here and we say the Prem is the best league in the world, but we thought City was going to continue to keep doing that. I'm not, when I say we, I don't mean me, I don't mean you. I'm talking about the general consensus is the Premier League is the best league in the world. So when I say we, I don't mean specific. Like, are we adults or are we 12? Okay, let's get past that now. We can't continue to say that.
I don't understand what you said, but what I'm trying to tell
let me finish I wasn't finished. Okay. If people think that the Prem is the most competitive league, you cannot sit and think a team is going to keep dominating all the time.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is based on how City were going before, it did look like Premier League is not going to be a dominating and stuff like that because City was
every
getting
season
older.
is different. Every season is different, regardless of what happened the year before. When the next season kick off, that's a whole different year. What happened the year before is irrelevant. It's literally irrelevant.
If you heard me in the beginning before the season started, I really challenged Pep on how he's gonna play. What's his name with Haaland in this team, because I've never seen Pep successful with the center forward of caliber of Haaland. Never. And I said, this time is going to be a different City based on that. And like I said, a lot of people said that Haaland is not Pep Guardiola signing. Pep Guardiola was not that, happy with Haaland be signed for City. So my point, what I was trying to say is, it's not the quality that they don't have. It's the way they approach the season. They did not, they did not get the same left back replacement in a long time they needed.
Let me ask you this question.
But can I say something real quick about the profile of striker you said about Pep not working with? He worked with Ibra and Lewandowski before, so he has worked with those type of.
No, he didn't work with Ibra.
He fell out with Ibra.
He didn't work with Ibra at all.
Yeah, well, he didn't work, but he still used him. He still played.
Let me ask you. I want to ask somebody a question. I want to ask you be generally honest with yourself. If Man City right now did not lose another game in the Prem for the rest of the year, would you really be surprised? Would you be like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it?
Yes.
Hell no.
I wouldn't.
I will be surprised.
Then you can't. There's no way you can talk about their pedigree and then would be surprised if they turned around and did that. Then you don't believe in their pedigree. Then
I will be surprised.
Then that mean you don't believe in their pedigree then, because you don't lose pedigree in 6 months.
I do believe,
Alex, you do not lose pedigree in 6 months.
Jimmy, they did not been sustainable since the beginning of the season. That's the funny part.
Regardless of that, it's still only half a season. We still on the second half of a season. So if they went on a mad run of 10.
We're already in March. How many games we played?
They're in March. So if they ran off 10 straight wins, you saying you would be surprised. That means you could not possibly believe in their pedigree of them being back-to-back season Prem winners. You couldn't believe in it. If you would be surprised if they ran off 10 straight.
I don't believe in this team of City. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Don't believe in this team that they can do that. They struggle. They've struggled on Saturday. They struggled and they dropped points to Forest.
Yeah, for the past couple of games. How many?
Brentford at home. They got beat by Brentford at home.
I'm saying that they are not as strong as people think. And
it is the same. I remember the beginning of last year, was it, or the year before, when Man City was like 10th or 11th, how they started? Crap. They started trash. Yeah. And I was hearing people
this
say,
season they started well.
So what? But that's my point is you can start off crap.
No, I agree with you, Jimmy. I am agreeing with you.
And you can reverse and have you can start and they can go on a mad tear at the end.
You can start well and finish crap.
You can go, it can go either way when you have pedigree. When the pedigree is there, that means it can turn off and turn on at any moment. That's what they have the ability to do, to me, because they've shown that over the last few years. There's a reason why people will, me including, as bad as Liverpool was, I kept saying, I am not counting them out of top 4. You know why? Because they have the pedigree to just run off a few. Let me finish. Even if they have a slip off, Liverpool could still run the next 6 or 7 and still be in a reach of top 4 this year.
No, they can't. They're not the same team.
They just did it.
No, they can't. It's not the same team.
Hold on. Don't tell me they can't when they were just they were lower than us.
Jimmy, let's go.
They just battered United 7-0 and then proceeded to lose against Bournemouth.
Like that doesn't make a difference. I'm talking about a run of games.
You're talking about pedigree, so that makes a difference. I'm talking about performance.
They just showed it. Hold on, Scott. They just showed it. They were next to us a while ago, and then they were 3 points off of top 4, and they had one blip. One blip this weekend. That means they have the ability to run off another 4 or 5 and be right back in it.
That's the problem. Pedigree. That's the problem with that's the problem in this season with a lot of clubs. They're not sustainable to be consistently good for the 4 or 5 games in a row.
But we're talking about top Arsenal, 4, not champ. I said Liverpool right now. Liverpool, a couple weeks. Liverpool has been where we have been all season, and then they went on a run. They showed their pedigree to show, oh my gosh, this team can actually go on top 4. Hold on. Then they had the loss this weekend. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran off another 4, which would put them right back in the top 4 race again. Could they lose another one after that? Yes, but that would show their pedigree that they're able to still get in that top 4. If we got into the top 4 race, it would blow everybody's mind because we don't have the pedigree for that. Our team haven't shown that.
No. That's, excuse me, the energy drink. Excuse me. What I'm trying to tell you is that the problem with what Liverpool has, it's what the problem we have and what the problem Manchester United have. They're not good and consistent. If we win next 2 games and a couple of teams gets draw or drop points, we're right there. Just like we are 2 games before. If we lost 2 games, we will be in top 15. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you?
But what have we ever?
Wait, Jimmy, let Alex go.
What I'm trying to tell you, it's those 3-4 false narratives that you're saying that you can go on the run 3 or 4 games and it gets you close to the top 4. Every time this happens, there's a loss coming. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that there's so much inconsistency in the top 7 or 8 teams.
But we don't have that pedigree.
Thank you. That's the word. That's the reason why I keep using that word. Because they've shown...
If we win next 2 games, will that gonna be a pedigree?
Yeah. Can I ask everyone a question? What's Arsenal's pedigree? Because they're top of the league right now.
They don't have it either.
Arsenal has nothing to do with this.
No. What's their pedigree?
Arsenal has nothing to do. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that because that has nothing to do with this conversation.
Yeah, it does.
Liverpool won't part of this conversation.
We're talking about how pedigree means this team's going to do this and this team's going to do that. Arsenal got fuck all pedigree, but their way of playing is better than anyone else in the league.
But so that's not the point. We're talking about pedigree. We're talking about a team showing the ability. The core of Liverpool.
It's the It's the same
thing.
No, it's not the same fucking thing. No, it's not.
Because you can't answer it. That's why it's not the same thing. It's
what the fuck does Arsenal have to do with this? Arsenal has nothing to do with this conversation. That's a deflection of what we're talking about.
Well, hold on, guys. One at a time.
Liverpool and City have been dominating for years.
Arsenal is doing this. This is a once in a. Arsenal hasn't been in a fucking title race in 20 years.
Exactly. So why are you talking about pedigree and about how certain man's pedigree means they can do this and other pedigree?
That's not pedigree. Do you know what the fucking word pedigree means? I'm not talking about the dog food.
You know that either.
That's not pedigree. In Arsenal, this is a
I'm
blip.
Russian. I'm definitely not gonna say what word pedigree means because I don't know.
This is a fucking blip.
Pedigree's a fucking finisher move in WWE. That's what I know. Like, what the fuck is like? What's this fucking nonsense? Like,
no, I think we're getting carried away with the pedigree stuff. I think we need to. For the reason why I don't think Liverpool will get top 4 is because we're not focusing on the we're not putting emphasis on the actual competition that's stopping them from getting top 4. Newcastle, Brighton, these teams are good this season. You know, Liverpool just can't.
Nobody trusts none of those teams.
Hey, what's Brighton's pedigree?
Fucking hell, Jimmy, calm down.
I don't think it's actually.
Nobody trusts none of those teams. Nobody trusts none of those teams.
Nobody trusts because of their title race.
Jimmy, your example of the pedigree was Liverpool can go on 3-4 games run. That Brighton can do those 3-4 games winning streak.
They've done it
this
season.
Yeah, what's the pedigree of Liverpool used to be? It's more than 10 games winning streak. That's the pedigree I think you're talking about. And I think none of the teams.
No, he's talking about title races.
I think the teams do not have
I'm
those.
talking about the ability. Oh boy, yeah, this is special.
Triple H, it's
talking to
really
a box
good
of fucking
pedigree.
rocks.
He's talking about title races and dominance for years.
Wow.
I've got an unpopular opinion, yeah?
How do we get
I think we might win the league
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Energy, Rodrigo. Energy.
I think we have our squad is so good. I think we might win the league next season.
Energy.
Huh?
It's just my.
Wait, how did we get here again? Wait, where did that come from? Wait, hold on.
Let me explain my point. We get DM, right? We get DM, yeah? And then we get striker. We're winning the league next season. I've seen it. I've seen the script.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we've seen the script.
Did you do 5 lines of cocaine before you came in, my friend? Like, how do we?
Our squad is better than.
Bro, Rodrigo, why do you sound like you're speaking from the other room? Why do you sound like you're speaking like from your bathroom?
Yeah, his mic is
Does
low.
your mom not allow you to walk across the street?
No,
You got a Nokia phone.
I'm driving.
You got a Nokia phone.
You're driving.
I'm driving.
You say you're driving.
Yeah.
You're driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Mario
hope your seatbelt is better than jam. Bloody hell!
I'm in my Lambo.
All right.
A Lambo cart? Is that like a Lambo cart?
It's one of the Hot Wheels.
Yes,
cart.
Rodrigo, big up.
There's some
Big up,
sunroof
Rodrigo.
I
Your
see
Rodrigo face
with no
reveal,
sun.
that's
Yeah,
Oh,
show
yeah,
me
it's got a
steering wheel
seatbelt on.
logo.
That ain't no fucking Lambo about Lambo.
No.
That's ceiling.
Drive safely. Drive safe and eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
There is a Hyundai.
It's a compact Lambo. It's a compact Lambo. That's what it is.
Not with that high ass ceiling.
Mini Lambo,
That's a
mini Lambo.
Morris Mini with leather
I know.
interior.
Quit playing with him, boy. That's his Lambo truck.
Yeah. You stuck a Lambo badge on a Ford Focus, bro. We all know what you're doing.
Lambo Urus, bro. Lambo Urus.
Lambo
Lambo
Urus.
Lambo
Focus.
truck.
Yeah.
Lambo Focus.
Thank God it's not Lambo Anus.
Fucking hell. Right, let me go through these super chats. I don't know how we got to that, but that's why I love these streams for. Big up, Kill These Small saying, Lewis, let's call it like it is, brother. The only reason why people ride so hard for Mount is because of white British privilege. The bias is clear. No, I wouldn't really say it's not.
When is the
That's
draw?
over the
When is
top.
the Champions League draw?
This has nothing to do with politics. Jesus
Friday.
Christ.
Friday.
What is that?
Where was that from?
Friday, Alex.
How dare
He's
him
got-
talk the truth? Get that off the screen.
Yeah,
No,
no,
he's got
that's
a
a
point.
load of, this has got nothing to do with that. It's just because their opinions on the player from the past, in my opinion. Whether you agree or disagree, it's not a white
Louis,
thing, it's not a black thing, it's got nothing to do with it.
Some of the biggest man critics are actually English and white. Some of the biggest man critics I know.
Exactly, it's got nothing
English
to
and
do
white.
No, his biggest critics are English and white. Shit. I seen Half Hope on the road doing some interviews.
I ain't putting my
No, Andrew, you love Mount. You love Mount. No, you see, it's nothing.
Fuck
It's
no.
everyone's entitled to their
He loves Werner.
How fucking dare you? Who said that?
No, I love him too. I love him too. Relax, relax.
Don't say that.
I like the Oompa Loompas haircut.
Oh yeah, fresh trim. Love that. Bring up President Jafar saying, "Big up my guy Alex, aka Elmer Fudd." Hashtag hunting wabbits.
Have you never seen Looney Tunes?
Oh yeah.
This panel fits on Looney Tunes quite a lot, man.
I had like 15 deers coming in the back of my
You
yard.
shot them all, right? You bastard.
No,
Alex, I'm gonna need you to stop putting the S on deer. There's no S on deer. It's just deer.
Okay.
It's just deer. Yeah. Deer.
Deer.
Yeah, deer.
Deer. I have like 15 deer.
Don't ask me. That's the English language. I think that shit's stupid. It should be a fucking S on it.
Well,
I need to see.
You're the only person that complains about the S at the end.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, so apparently Kova met with representatives of AC Milan in London last week, where he offered himself to the Italian club as he wants to leave Chelsea this summer. I need to check the legitimacy of that source, but
Super Tamer Tuchel source.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
What a goal Kova scored. What a goal.
He never scores easy goals though.
He never. Always the
always the guy that
on some Milan account.
Did you see the
followers? Yeah, no.
They have the video up on the Chelsea Instagram of what he said actually he scored. Like what he was actually, because I always wonder what they're actually saying. Yeah, that was a good clip. Got me kind of charged up this morning. I was driving.
By the way, anybody agree that the armband will kind of look good on him for the past couple of games? He's always in front of the referee's face.
Yeah, he's always representing. Yeah, he's always representing. He was pissed off about those tackles. Yeah, those tackles this weekend. He was in the ref's ass. No homo. He was in the ref's ass.
Yeah, should be in his mouth with his fist.
Yeah, that ref was horrible, man. What was it? Molitor? Paul Molitor?
Yo, you know what's funny actually about that? What's his name? Marinara? Like Sauce Marinara? Andrew Mariner is the actual VAR referee for that red card that he gave to what's his name?
Casemiro, yes. For Casemiro.
How you cannot give a red card for what you see in front of you, but then suggest to the other one for the same tackle, pretty much. Saying,
Casemiro's wasn't even as bad.
No, Casemiro's one was bad. Like
I said, bad.
Casemiro was not as bad, like not intentional.
No, the Amarte was 10 times worse than Casemiro.
Oh, you know,
exactly.
I thought you meant the Pereira one.
Yeah, the Amarte one was this is Sparta 300 kick.
No. I'm talking about the other one. I'm not talking about
you're talking about
the first one.
Yeah, Ricardo. Yeah, Pereira. Yeah,
that was the red card.
That was nasty. Look, that was very nasty.
People. You know what baffles me more? It's when the guy on TV said, What are you supposed to do with your feet after you get the ball?
Not put it in his damn chest.
Kick him in the chest.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Man, what the fuck?
Look, you know that ballet move like a pirouette, whatever it is.
Pirouette.
Yeah. You can see that that's not something he's done it before. He left the leg hanging after he kicked the ball.
On guard.
Yeah. My God.
That was a judo kick.
You couldn't get up for a while, too.
No, that was Taekwondo, man. That was.
I mean Taekwondo, yeah. That was a Taekwondo kick, man, right in the fucking chest, man. When Havertz lifted up his shirt, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I don't know how that wasn't a straight red. That was a straight red. That's a straight red. In every league. That's a straight red.
Yeah, I was mad.
I do that on purpose when I don't like the player I play with physically. That I will do that. And I know what I'm doing.
That was super dirty.
And the person that says on TV, those players, those ex-players that say things on TV when they call for the game, they ex-players, they know that.
Yeah, they know they know the body control.
And he's like, "Oh, I wonder what were you supposed to do with your legs when you after you kick it? Are you serious? You seriously don't think that was intentional?"
But how about I remember Suchek did the slide save against us. Man United game, what you call it? They had a slide save.
Yeah.
Same thing. He dropped to the ground and he stuck his arm out.
I talked to what's his name, Terry, yesterday on Terrace, and I agree with him. I think it's the depends on the game level. But try to keep it entertained. For the Premier League, I swear it's like a Premier League.
I don't understand how that's a penalty.
Because it doesn't make
it doesn't make any sense.
I think we're giving them too much compliments. I think they're just incompetent. I think they're just stupid.
No.
You think they're stupid? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. They might just be that fucking dumb.
They pick. Well, FA the ones that picks the referee for specific games, not the referee himself. Referees are incompetent. They just pick one specifically for
I see what you say. They know which refs to put at which games.
The Bolt fraud was referee. Who's the biggest idiot on the VAR? Let's pick those two. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
those
they put
two
them in the same
together
game. And they shit up
madness.
that game. Yeah, they shit that
the Premier League. The reason why the Premier League is the reason why I get so many views because it's dramatic. These people probably do it on purpose. They're like, let's fuck these results up so it has so many talking points, so people go to social media and they talk about it.
That's what it starts to feel like after a while.
Your word.
That's what it starts to feel like after a while.
I actually, by the way, the Rashford, do you think it's a penalty or no? Just general question.
Which one?
Mm-hmm. The one that he
when the player slid in the box, yeah, I thought that was.
That's good.
Oh, you talking about the keeper?
When Rashford, keeper.
I have to watch that one again. I only saw it one time.
I think if we have VAR now, yes, 100% penalty. Because you can see him touching his leg and he clipped his own leg and then fell down. The only way I would think if it was in the penalty, if some players kick the ball just to kick the ball, so make sure that the goalkeeper touches them.
Can't get it. Yeah.
They want to make sure first. But if he didn't touch him, would he have the control of the ball after that touch? And without a replay, I didn't think he would have a control. But when I watched the replay, the goalkeeper actually did. What's his name? Man United player. He could get to the ball the second time. He got the ball and he could reach the ball after he touched it. So for me, there's a pen. Definitely pen. I think he didn't give a pen because a goalkeeper tried to move like he didn't touch him. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, when you run at fast pace, there's smallest thing on your foot touch, and you it's a domino effect. You clip your own. I think it's a pen. For me, it's a pen, especially with VAR. If it wasn't for VAR, I don't think it would. You can call a pen, but VAR, it should be overturned.
The refs are shit. That's pretty much
the refs are shit.
The refs.
VAR is not a problem.
The
People
refs
that run the VAR are idiots.
Because if you look at Champions League games, look how quick they do the offside. Bam, they get it done and then they show you right on the screen, show you what body part, how, you know what I mean? I don't even, when it's a Champions League game and they say offside, I don't even get upset because I kind of know, it's more than likely he's offside. When it's the Prem, I'd be like, did they put the line out? Yeah, you never even have a question. You have to question if they put the line up. You never know what's going on in the Prem. These dickheads don't even know how to use the equipment.
For me, the problem is not with the lines. For me, the problem is you can see how you do the lines. Please tell me.
My problem is the lines, bro.
When you mark the ball is actually get off the player foot.
Bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. Richarlison.
The lines is easy to draw, but you will not prove me that that's exact moment when the ball left the foot.
Bro, I don't know if anyone saw Richarlison's goal against Forest. I don't know how that was ruled out for offside or what have you. Like, I don't understand where this VAR line comes.
Yeah, they would have to that Richarlison one. They would have to show me that line because, like, bro, when you look at that, I know angles can be throw you off, but Jesus Christ, he looked way onside.
What do you want him to do?
Yeah, that's not what it was made for, man. I'm sorry, it wasn't made.
Even the Martinelli one to a certain extent.
Jesus Christ, that was criminal.
I don't want him to get 3 points, brother. Make these
that was criminal.
Sense. How are you ruling that goal off? What did he do wrong? Was he in front of the line? I don't understand. There's no consistency.
Like I said, for me, it's not the lines. For me, it's because you draw on the lines based on when the ball live in the player's foot. When the pass is going, how do you determine when is the ball leaving the foot? That's the problem. So for me, if you make in the line that one line is on top of the other line, it shouldn't be, because you cannot make that line on where and how the ball leaves the player's foot. If you hit the ball deformity when you hit it hard, the ball deforms when you hit it, so it wraps around your foot. How you can, for example, that offside is like this, right? Like this.
So is that how you can determine?
Why would you not give benefit of a doubt of
to the
this
offensive
offside?
player? Yeah.
To that, when the foot hits the ball.
I understand what you're saying now.
You can determine in the lines, because lines are this. But when you hit the ball, you cannot tell me, because first of all, it's megapixels, and the pixels, it's a square. So there's always is gonna be plus or minus, because it's a camera. It's not 10 million megapixels that you can zoom on a freaking hair. That's not NASA's telescope. That's cameras. You see what I'm saying? So cameras has megapixel. No, so when you draw on the line, you draw it based on the pixels.
So what you're saying, Alex, what you're saying is, even when they give offside for tight calls, maybe he actually is on the side, just from the way they're looking at it.
Yes, it's based on when they decided to when the players they hit the ball. You see, they don't show that moment. They get approximately when the ball leaves the foot.
Yeah.
They give you definitely based on that how's offside, but they don't give you 100% when the ball leaves the foot, because it's impossible.
It's impossible to know when it's
tight.
So that's what I'm saying.
When it's that tight, they should just leave it. Yeah.
So exactly. So when it's that tight, this tight, you should just leave it.
No, yeah, they're not consistent, because you see the Havertz one in the third one, right? Like, you've seen Havertz been offside for that in the past, but this weekend it was fine for the third goal, for Kovacic's goal. Like, he would it's the same thing. But
Big up, Mike.
They're not consistent. They're not
Big up, Mike.
at all.
Oh shit! Oh, big up, Mike.
Your boy, Mike is leaving.
I don't know if that's real Mike, but fuck him anyway.
Yo, fuck you, bro.
If that's the real Mike Green, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself. Disrespectfully, go fuck yourself.
Come on.
What if it's the fake one? Who should he go for?
That's a shame.
Fake one, bro.
That's a shame in it, really.
It's probably the fake one.
If it's the fake one, go fuck a dog.
It's not that bad. Come on, guys.
Go fuck yourself.
But I don't look. I don't know.
Read that super chat, man. Don't let it simmer too long.
Oh yeah. Big up Artem saying, I strongly believe they didn't even look at that foul on VAR because it happened first 3 minutes of the game. They didn't want to make a decision like that early, but it was 100% a red.
Oh, the one on Zhao you're talking about, right?
If they really do that early, that's weak.
The one on Zhao. And I think that's probably why Zhao didn't make it out the half, because that ankle probably ballooned up at halftime, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got swollen.
That's a bone-breaking tackle, actually.
Yeah, that tackle was disgusting.
Yo, Lewis, can you bring up True Blue's comment? Habibi! Oh, Habibi!
You brought it on yourself, Lewis.
You're just a chore, bro.
Yo, that was fucking hilarious. Yo, I'm
What
sorry,
are you
that
gonna
was
do,
hilarious.
Mike? Mason Mount is leaving. What are you gonna do?
Oh,
Shit,
man.
Mike's up.
It's all right. Let's find a player he likes and then you turns in 3 months. Let's do that. That's all good, man. What he does. Yeah, how's Jorginho doing at Arsenal, Mike? You just want to know that.
I don't know. His mama crying in the dressing room, Arsenal dressing room. That's all I know.
Bro, I didn't know what that was about. Why is she crying for? Excuse me, why is she crying for?
She's Italian, man. She's an Italian mother. You ever have
Leave her alone,
Italian friend?
Portuguese.
Wait, the father's Italian?
Yes, his mom is
shit.
Portuguese.
I don't know. I can't explain that one.
Brazilian. Sorry.
Why is she crying?
I've had Italian friends. Their
She
mothers
cried
are
at
like,
she cried at our superstore when she saw his name and the shirt being sold.
Bro, let him cry, man. What's the problem?
maybe she's just
Yeah, it's not that
dramatic,
deep,
man.
guys.
Maybe she's just dramatic. Maybe
It's
she's
still a
just
professional
dramatic.
contract. It's not that deep.
Very
Come on.
emotional.
Yeah.
It's just emotional. That's
Not that
just
deep.
Yeah,
emotional.
she might just be emotional. Yeah,
She's emotional like Mike. He's crying already in the chat.
I mean, if we get rid of Mount, we still got Blind Mount. He can, you know what I mean? He can stay at Blind Mount.
Daddy, we're getting rid of Ryu. We got Ken.
Yeah, we got Ken. Same moves, just a different fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Whatever that, what is that called? A Coyote or whatever thing. What's that thing called they wear?
What on the head?
No, that thing they could do the karate in. What's that called?
Oh,
a coyote or something.
Yeah, no.
What is it? Say it again, Scott.
Are you talking about kimono?
A kimono, yeah. Is this different color kimono? No, same thing.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Blonde Mount. He's still here. Don't worry about it. Just less TikTok.
He's playing well though. Yeah, of course.
TikToks.
But he's less cringe because Mount, he's wild cringe on the TikTok. I be looking like, bruh, chill, man.
Yeah.
Remember the one big thing. Those kids didn't supposed to play more than 5-10 minutes at the end of the games.
That's what it is.
And league games, league.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Gee, yeah, that's the key. Yeah, that's not a kimono. That's a gi.
Yeah.
I get confused by which
Yeah, kimono is the other thing. Yeah.
Oh,
same shit. Same shit.
You think kimono for girls? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we get it. Blind Mount and Mount, same player.
Same variant, different variants.
Yeah, man. Same COVID, different variant.
Big up Daniel saying, where is Ziyech? Has he gone missing or is he still trying to join PSG?
How about you mind your business? How about you mind your goddamn business? How about that? How about that
Ziyech
one, Daniel?
isn't getting any games.
No, but how about that, Daniel?
At least he got called up.
He's giving those
they got a game against Brazil.
He's busy putting some weight on, some muscles, because he needs it.
Some game time.
I think so.
He some game time when he go play for Morocco.
He's
Yo,
busy handing out
Mudryk needs that game time.
clubs in Europe.
I think he's learning how to walk on his right foot. That's what he's learning to do, man. That's so one foot
touches with his right foot.
Walk on his
Yo,
right
how
foot.
about
you mind your business, Daniel?
Yo, am I the only one that went back to watch that replay of Mudryk's premature ejaculation when he scored that goal, man? That shit.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Drogba
You
celebration.
can't even celebrate it. You can't even celebrate
Yeah, that celebration was classic, man. I'm like, yo, damn, all for naught, man.
He did the Drogba,
yeah.
Did you guys see what happened after he stood up? He's like, wait, where the fuck is everybody? No one was around him.
That showed me how conscious he is of the club he playing at. I don't know if people really analyze that. Like he had that in his mind. Like if I score, I'm gonna do something memorable for Drogba.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, man. But it was funny for him.
No one was there. He's like, what the fuck was everybody?
He was by himself, man. When he turned around, man, his face when he turned around, I'm like, oh man.
Oh, it's like someone told him his cat had died or something.
Yeah, man, like damn, somebody just hit your dog.
Yeah.
Damn. He got up like, no, like yes.
What do you mean Mudryk's a gooner, man? Mudryk's Chelsea.
It was like the Suarez one when Suarez scored at Stamford Bridge when he was his second season of Liverpool.
By the way, he posted that thing on his Instagram or Twitter, like he celebrated. So he makes the Mickey of himself even after.
Yeah, he gets it. I like that.
He gets it.
He gets it. He gets it.
Does he get it like Mason Mount gets it, or does he actually get it?
I don't know if Mount get it, man. I don't know if Mount get it. Mount won 250 bags. You need to go sit up. You can't be asking for that kind of bread in this form. That's just, it just don't look good.
Mount's probably gonna leave, I feel like. Yeah, at this point.
And I'm not even saying we should sell him, but if he's not going to sign a contract, he got to go. Like,
he's not a bad player at all. I don't think
he's not terrible. You know what I mean? Like, I would actually the role that Gallagher's playing, yo, that's like a perfect role for him to come on like the headless chicken at that time. Come on,
you're right. Do you know what the problem is with that? Is his ego doesn't allow him to like.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. Not after winning Player of the Year and all that. No. Yeah.
Undeserved.
Yeah. Well, the first one, yes. The second one, hell to the no.
No, the second one was undeserved as well. Thiago Silva was our best player last season. The only reason he got it was because
Thiago was definitely agreed. Yeah, Thiago should have been our Player of the Year. Yeah, it's not even.
I don't actually pay attention to.
That was a fans vote, right?
By the way, I don't think he was. I think the fans are most responsible for what became of Mount.
Yeah, the ego.
Of course.
There you go.
You build him up.
He is an unfortunate.
To give you example why I don't, for example, you remember Rudiger contract a year before it was free?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is if he's not signing a contract and he keeps going, running out Mount's contract, please remember that's how Rudiger contract was negotiated and what's his name before? A year before it was like. Nobody was saying like, sell him now if he doesn't.
No, it's up to him. Yeah,
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Please, I want the same energy.
He left for nothing.
Because when Rudiger's situation and this situation is the same because it's not.
No, but I know what Alex's point is.
Yeah, Rudiger was one of the best in his position.
Alex's point is everybody bitched and complained that we didn't make money off of Christensen, we didn't make money off of Rudiger. So why would we sit around and let it go around and not make money off of Mount?
Oh no, no, we're glad. I'm glad he's going. Like, I'm very happy he's going.
And Mount, you can get a good amount.
Because
are you happy he's going for nothing?
When Rudiger was up to resign a contract, he wasn't on Thomas Tuchel level when Thomas Tuchel came. He was average player. So nobody was pushing, we might sell to make money. But all of a sudden, when Tuchel changed the thing and he started performing the way he performed, everybody was like, how dare we not made it any money off him? Where were you bozos saying that then? So, for example, what I'm saying, if this is the situation with Mount, why not pushing him to sell Mount? Why are you fighting for him?
Exactly. It should be the same energy. Get the money while you can.
Exactly, yeah. Get the money.
That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully 60 mil at least.
All of these like comparisons, like I keep seeing the comparisons for like different contracts. They're not comparable in any way because like people talk about the Christensen thing, which isn't comparable considering Christensen at the time was playing great. Like, but when we should have renewed his contract, he was in great form. Same with Rudiger when we should have renewed his contract. And we didn't. And also, they were asking for a lot less than Mount.
Before Thomas Tuchel, he did not have 1 ounce of Mason Mount performances before.
He also didn't have 1 ounce of how shit Mount has been currently.
No. Well, currently, yes. I'm saying, based on what you just said, Rudiger did not play before the renewal of a contract like Mount did.
Yeah. Cool. And when we had the chance to renew his contract, we lowballed him when he was arguably one of the best midfield or defenders in the world at the time. Like, this isn't comparable at all. It's not comparable in the slightest.
Well,
this is a guy who wants way more money than he deserves. Way more money. Is in terrible form and is proving nothing to show that he deserves.
I think we're actually on the same point. I don't know why you're arguing, but I think I'm trying to prove exactly what you're saying.
That as well.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say exactly what you're saying. That the people that defends Mount, is the ones that should be defending Rudiger when he was resigning a contract.
Listen, let's face facts. We're trying to make this stream longer than it is because we won this weekend, so there's not much to talk about, right? You know what I mean? If we lost, we'd be here for another 3.5 hours complaining about each individual player. Yeah, that's what we're talking nonsense, essentially. Yeah, we're just stretching points that need to be stretched. You know, if he goes, go. Give him a June, whatever deadline.
Finally,
he doesn't sign. He doesn't sign. Go.
Gone, so
you know,
let's go.
In the beginning, I had a headache, and maybe it's caffeine related. But
yeah, we're going through.
Anybody else had a problem with Potter's shoes? I hated his shoes.
I didn't like the way he wore his coat.
Was that what's his name? Adidas from Easy?
What did he wear? What did he wear?
I don't even know he had shoes on because usually I don't look at like. I don't see
What do you mean you
that.
didn't
Were
get
they?
shoes?
Hang on.
What
Were
the
they
fuck were you
Velcro
expecting
or
me to wear?
were they laces?
No, I mean as in like.
He pulled up his
usually out of how we micromanage him.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but like I'm saying, like usually I don't focus on shoes. Managers usually they show on television his face or like his upper body, so I didn't get to see it.
I do have a problem with his.
Was he wearing
haircut.
sandals?
Yeah.
Open toe. Thumb slippers with his
Is he wearing sandals with socks? That's the only that I will have always problem with that.
That's it. Oh my god.
That's my manager right there, bro.
In the UK, that's a Benetton outfit, Alex.
If I see seriously, sandals and socks, man, what the fuck?
What's the problem? What's the problem?
I got to question your life choices, man. That's all you know.
Well, Lewis does it, so.
Oh, are you having that, Lewis? Sandals and socks?
Oh, sandals and socks? No, you dickhead, bro.
Habibi. Got you, bro.
ZH is leaving. Hold that.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Yeah, he is, bro.
You can go
Signing
with
a
him,
new
you
deal. He's
bastard.
taking
He's
Mason
on
Mount money.
6 game more game time than ZH.
He's
Hey,
taking
Mason Mount
Yeah,
money. He
I'm
makes
surprised-
more than Mason Mount now.
Ziad,
So he's getting a pay cut. So we basically devalued him.
Yeah, I don't blame fucking ZH Mount for one more than ZH at least.
Get out of it, man.
Yeah.
What did you say, Scott?
I said, I'm surprised you ain't started learning French yet.
Yeah, give him a pen, Ziad. You know what I'm saying? Man's there, bro.
Hey, have some respect on Crocs. Crocs are magnificent.
I fucking hate Crocs.
You
I
have a
hate when I
stroke.
see grown men in Crocs.
Man, so comfortable.
Yeah, that's what my brother says, man.
So is slippers and fucking socks.
Slippers and socks.
What?
What? Slides,
They're just
slippers,
wrong.
same shit. Man.
Yeah, I use
They're
the
not the
slippers
same. No,
and
no, no, they're not the
I
same
use the
thing.
They're the
slides
same
and socks
thing.
when I go play. When I go play, I put socks with slippers so I can walk on the field and change into the
When I
color.
go to my
All the
mailbox,
time.
if I go to Walmart, I'll put my Nike slides and my Nike socks on with Nike
Exactly.
shorts.
What's the problem?
Yeah, but no, you said slippers and slides are the same thing. They're
They're
not.
the
Yeah, to
same
the
thing.
corner
No,
shop.
they're not.
Corner
They're
shop.
not.
Yeah, Jimmy, they're not.
They're
Jimmy,
not
they're
the
not the
same.
same thing, man.
My slides saw some better life, man.
Yeah, see, Jimmy, that's what slippers and slides are different, Jimmy.
Of course, I never said slippers. I
No,
didn't
you
even-
did. That's why Scott
No, he
questioned
said
you. You
slides.
said
He
the
said
same.
Bro,
He said
I said
slides, you
slides. I don't
You
even use
said
the word
slippers and
slip. I haven't had a pair of
No,
slippers
he
since
said
I was like 9
Yeah,
years
slides
old.
is more acceptable for sure.
No.
Like,
What
what are you
slipping is
talking
your
about?
brain?
Yeah, I wear slides. Nike
No,
slides.
Jimmy. You said slippers and slides are the same thing.
No, I
No,
didn't.
he didn't.
Yes,
That
you
was you,
did.
Mike. No, you think we didn't catch you in 4K saying that, Ziad?
What?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
you
sure,
know,
man, sure,
you know,
man.
Alex could go and rewind on YouTube in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah,
Like
you
how
can
he
do
bust-
that, and it will say Jimmy.
You have, yeah. Someone said in the chat, you've got ZH slippers. That's why you're.
Jeez. Gold, you have just one left foot and no right.
Yeah,
foot.
yeah, the one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one.
It's two
You
left
have the
foot
one
slides.
slipper. Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah,
It's
exactly.
two
Jimmy
left
gets
foot
two
slides,
left-footed.
man. Yeah, fucking 1 foot trash. I hate that dude.
What do you mean you hate him? Why you hate him?
One chick pony, man. One chick
He got
pony.
because he got the perfect 5 o'clock shadow beard too, man. I hate him for that too. I grudge
You're
him for
calling him
that.
sexy. Just admit he's sexy.
Nah. See, now you're going too
Hey,
far.
yo.
That's not what I said. I complimented his beard. I said
Yeah,
nothing
so you're
about
calling him
sexy.
sexy.
Nah, see where you going,
See,
man.
this is just going weird way.
Yeah, you
Habibi,
see
with
that?
It always is with this guy.
Yo, Lewis,
zoom
zoom into my picture, man. Show me.
There's nothing wrong with complimenting another man, but like calling it sexy is like off the top, like that's
Yeah, that's off the. That's like seeing your brethren and saying, "Yo, I like your haircut." That's not calling.
No, Lewis,
That's
click on my
saying, "Yo,
picture.
you
And
got
then yeah, Zia coming out on the corner being like, "Yo, he's sexy." Like, relax, bro.
yeah, like, yo, your haircut's handsome. No, nigga, what are you talking about?
No, Jimmy. Wait for Lewis to click on my picture. Lewis, are you alive?
Why?
It's got Zia.
Jimmy's gonna look at Jimmy. Just admit it. Look at him.
Yo, man, get the yo.
Why-
Lewis,
Every
why
But I
would
want
you
to
put that
punch
up?
him.
Lewis,
Every time
why
I
would
see
you post
Zia,
that?
bro.
Admit it, Jimmy, bro.
I don't know
Lewis,
why. Just asked
Lewis, what are you matchmaking over here? Come on, bro.
I don't know. He just asked me to put it up.
Nah, man, he got a picture of Hakeem Ziyech staring in his eyes.
I
We
tell you
don't
what,
wanna
man.
see that.
Zia, you're one of these guys who's you're one of these guys who's escalating when they go on eBay will bid for like Ziyech's hair or something.
Yo,
Yeah,
Ziyad. Ziyad, can you post your
Yo, a piece
browser
of
history?
tape that he took
I want to
off
see your
Alex,
browser
you're
history.
muted.
Yeah, sweaty sock.
Yeah, ankle tape. This is a piece of ankle tape from the bridge.
Actually, you might as well ask for his right socks. He never uses them, so you might as well ask
Habibi.
Yes,
Alex, you're muted.
The guy walks around with dress shoes, and the left one is always dirty, and the right one is always clean.
We said his left shoe leaning, man.
Yeah,
Left shoe leaning, man.
Oh my word!
He's the best. He's the world champion at hopping, bro. This guy. He's all...
Does your family is happy with you having hearts for Ziyech?
No, it's Jimmy. It's not me. It's Jimmy.
It's you. I don't
It's
have.
Jimmy.
I know for a fact that Jimmy does not.
Jimmy
I know
called
for a
his
fact
beard
that you
sexy.
are.
Let me tell
Jimmy
you
called his
something.
beard sexy.
I said this nigga got the perfect beard.
Even
No, you're calling it sexy, Jimmy.
Even
Jimmy,
you
stop
giggle
denying
you
it.
laugh. Even you giggle you laugh, Habibi is questionable, man.
Jimmy, stop laughing, bro. Stop lying.
Even his laugh is questionable, man. His laugh is like really questionable, Habibi.
Habibi, you got a girlfriend, yo? You got shorty?
You fancy saying over Hakeem?
Do you think any girl will be like? Do you think any girl will go with that?
If he has a girlfriend, then I'm definitely jumping off a bridge. That if Ziyad has a girlfriend, then I have no hope, man.
The guy's making money, bro. How are you not hope? The guy's making dollar, and you have no hope that you should get
Sage,
Damn, that was a good one, Sage. That was a good.
Sage, how old are you?
12.
14.
14. Okay, 14.
Oh, fuck.
I'm joking. I turned 22 3 days ago. Relax.
Well, based on that voice, you sound like 14, man.
Lewis, you got a 14-year-old in the stream, bro. What's going on?
He's not 14, man. He's 22.
Nah, he's lying, bro.
It don't matter. We allow you on the stream. I think that's
Yeah.
No, but that's the issue. He's not allowed to be this close to underage kids, so we might have to take Ziyech off.
Fucking.
Have you ever got caught in the Ziyech bushes before, Habibi?
Yo, stop.
You didn't say no.
Stop, bro.
Yeah, he gets out of it because he keeps saying fucking Habibi every 30 seconds. So they just send him home. You know?
Yeah, now you're saying it. Good.
Habibi.
Join the team. Join the
up,
team.
I won't join your
Bro,
team.
now every time I see my air friend, I say Habibi just because of you. All this
Bang
stuck
it,
in my
bro.
head
That's it. We're starting it.
I bet they look
Stuck
at
in
you
my head, man.
weirdly for about 20 seconds before moving on to the conversation.
Is restraining order is a public public thing that
Yes.
you can see it when you Google it? Maybe we should look it up.
You should be able to.
Because
Yeah, that's
Johnny
public
probably
record.
has
Restraining
Mount has
order.
against Johnny, and Habibi has.
No, he's got a restraining encyclopedia. That's the difference.
Yo, I wonder what he's going to talk about on his show when he's
It's got a
playing
whole
for
week.
And a
Liverpool.
sprinkle of autism.
Yo, Lewis, I saw your tweet, backing up Ziyech and Pulisic. I rate that to Johnny, man. I saw it. Don't hide.
I don't think Ziyech was in that tweet.
You were. It was. Don't
I'm
worry.
sure it was just Pulisic, wasn't it?
No, I took a
Wasn't it?
screenshot. I took a screenshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Interesting.
Shit, but
So,
what's going on with
Care
Mount?
to
I
show
might need to go and watch it.
to show the screenshot?
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, show the
check
screen.
your DMs, Alex. If you fucking follow me back, mate, how about that?
I don't follow men to follow other men that closely.
But you fucking follow Mike Green.
You're too strange for me, man.
My days.
And that's saying something. We've got a class rep on this stream. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, are you talking about me?
First of all, Habibi, I don't even know that you have a Twitter account. Which one are you?
Are you crazy?
No.
Yo, you gotta have at least Classic. Classic gotta be on at least once a week, man. That fucking kid is hilarious.
I seriously don't know what I will follow gladly you because I just don't know. I just don't know who you are.
Reece James is our worst
I'm
player.
like the only person in the whole of Twitter that's got a pot out of it.
ZH, you're talking rubbish. Reece James is our worst player.
What the fuck?
He's actually not that far off his actual accent.
Of course, I'm not that far, Scott. Yeah. What are you talking about?
And then the Jamaican comes in and it doesn't really work.
It goes into
hard to keep that accent up.
Right,
yeah, I get too much pussy to talk like him, man. You got to be like a full person. You got to get like no pussy to talk like that dude.
So basically, this is how Habibi talks.
Yappa. Hey, Chelsea keep winning, man. You'll get more streams like this on Lewis's channel. Utter nonsense and bullshit.
Nothing to talk about, right? Worst, we don't have no. Yeah, we got. I mean, how the fuck we have an FA Cup? This is embarrassing, man. Damn, man. Damn, what are we doing out of the FA Cup already?
We're going for the magic.
We're in 3 straight finals too.
This weekend. We're going for 40 points this weekend.
Yeah, remember when we played Chilwell? Remember when we played Chilwell and we were in every final?
Yeah, every final and we lost. Nobody want to talk about that.
Hey,
how much we lost.
Yeah, but at least we reached the final.
Hold on, wait. What do y'all think is in these emails? What's in these emails that his wife trying to get out?
Oh God.
How many
lines?
lines?
Must be true, right? They must be true.
Let me tell you something. I think all that talk, I think that's what's in the emails, man. I
don't think it's just emails. I think there's photos.
I think it might be photos with him with like some coke whores or something,
video,
man.
Yeah,
like,
videos, yeah.
Well, what are you saying? That
you know what? What's starting to make sense to me? Y'all remember that handshake situation? That was cokehead behavior, bro.
Yeah.
That was which one?
No, seriously, that
handshake when he forced Conte to shake that, bro. I'm telling y'all, that's cokehead behavior, man.
What the fuck is cocaine behavior? Because you shook someone's hand.
Conte, what? Which one?
Remember when he made Conte? Remember Conte was trying to walk off, and he grabbed him and was like, "You're gonna shake my hand. You're gonna shake my hand."
He basically had Donald Trump handshake.
Yeah, man. Like,
exactly,
no, I think he wanted eye contact with Conte. He said,
man,
"Look him in the eye."
That was listen. You're not listening to me, bro. Listen
what
to
about
me.
the Conte one?
Listen, I'm an '80s baby. I've seen some things. That's cokehead behavior. Bro.
Yeah. The drug of war, original one.
Yeah, like speed. He was speedballing and stuff. And then I remember seeing.
Yeah.
I remember days when he had the shades on with the 5 o'clock shadow. I'm like Tuchel looking like he had like a long night. Like a long night.
Definitely did.
Like a long night. One of those nights.
I wouldn't be surprised if there will be pictures of Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man,
that's
true to the story.
Wait, what were you guys talking about, Jimmy? What were you guys talking about in the group chat? Sterling's friends were saying something that he was doing coke or some shit. What was that about?
No, it wasn't. It's not. No, it's coming out. The wife. It's the wife now. The wife has emails in the divorce, and Tuchel is trying to get the emails blocked.
Damn.
Trying to get all that stuff blocked. So that means
crazy.
It got to be something dirty. I think the reason he's trying to get it blocked because he don't have a job yet. At least if he gets into a job.
I know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy, he's wearing sandals with socks. That's pictures of that.
I don't know, man, but
he's got
more context. What was the details about like his love life? What was it? Was it details about the sacking or his love life? What was it?
I think it's tied in with the sacking. I think it would make more sense of why the sacking happened. So why they got in front of it early.
Look at the picture of him and his family after winning the Champions League. There's nothing saying that there's
that it's a family.
All of a sudden, within 3 months, he loses wife. He loses job.
It wasn't 3 months. It was like a year after that.
No, no.
The Champions League.
But look how fast.
Divorce was
Divorce
within 3
was.
months.
Yeah, you know, divorce take a while. I was about to say that. You don't get break up today and get divorced tomorrow.
Yeah, India is one of the best rehab places in the world, man. Isn't it?
Whatever is in that email, it's got to be hints of it being true. Right? There's no way.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm Indian.
True. Do you know what I mean? It's like
it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I think he got finalized around the Carabao Cup or FA Cup. I think he got finalized, right? So that's I guess it takes a while.
Maybe. And then they say he had a young. They said he had a young Brazilian girlfriend.
Yeah, well, she dumped him apparently too.
Yeah, he probably got clean.
I saw some other new one.
He did a party, man. You gonna be with an old man? She did a party. She, you know what I mean? You
Look,
gonna go get clean.
I heard that story in the summer, and I believe that story.
Yeah, I'm working with that story too, Alex. Until I hear different, because that sacking still, even though you can understand it, it's still like it's something missing. Yeah,
Alex, I think you got fired because you refused to share it. That's why I got
yeah. Bowley was like, "Word, you not sharing? All right, you gotta go." I'm not sharing. This is my top order. Share her 9.
The yoga and meditation treatment is kind of like.
You know what other thing is? Did you see anywhere when Tuchel like pissed off for losing a job? Comment?
No, not to the end. Only thing he said was, "I'm disappointed I didn't get to finish what I wanted to."
Exactly. Can you imagine if Mourinho got fired like that abruptly?
Oh, he would have snapped. Yeah.
No, I'm saying anybody.
They would have snapped.
Yeah.
He didn't snap at all.
He didn't do as much.
He took it on the chin and walked away gracefully.
He did not say nothing after it. He's like, "I'm disappointed. I hope Chelsea have the best success."
Yeah, success. Yeah, you're right.
He's like, "Fuck it, let me do some more lines."
So he probably knew. He probably knew, like, you know what? They found out. Let me just.
No, I think they actually found it in his office. I heard that he actually walked on somebody. Somebody walked on him.
He was cutting up with his Champions League medal. That's the problem.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, they wouldn't involve the police and shit. It's just
wait, did I hear that right? Wait. You saying that he was on that white girl?
He was. They say he was doing lines off the iPad.
He was smoking that popcorn. That's what he was doing.
I've been zoned
allegedly.
I've been saying that I don't care about allegedly. I'm not a politician.
I'm in America, bro.
I'm not running for the
allegedly.
president.
Listen, I'm not a politician. Go on.
Your channel, bro.
I heard that.
So what about channel? What is it about channel that they can ban?
Oh, by the way, we're all saying this is just allegedly. We're saying this.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, wink,
allegedly
wink.
Whatever you guys are talking about, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
You haven't paid attention.
Yeah, Thomas Tuchel is gonna come and sue Lewis for.
That's when I was like, what?
Lewis has got links, man. He's got links. You know.
He got links where?
You better watch out, man.
Sports, stuff like that.
The only links he got is to Fatur.
That guy's definitely. No, don't worry. That guy's definitely taking something. That's not allegedly, man. I know that.
What are you saying? He has big nostrils?
He takes it through his eyeballs. That guy, man. I know this guy. Right?
Yeah, man.
Big up Zach saying Habibi would sub to Ziyech's OnlyFans. I swear down.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's too far.
Oh, wow.
Is the wife.
If Ziyech had one. Oh, speak of the devil. Yes, Fata. What are you saying?
It's always the wife.
Brilliant. Fata at his usual.
Fata, what are you doing? Wind sailing? I think he's wind sailing.
I'm not wind sailing. I'm in the car.
Oh, you're in the car. You got the window down, like you got your head out the window like a puppy.
Are you in a Lambo? Are you in a Lambo?
I wish I'm in a Lambo. But that's my dream car. But yeah, if I get it right,
Yes.
Big up Factor, man.
Potter, we all behind you, Potter. Stay, Potter. We're all behind you.
Hey.
It's not you. It's the players.
Yo, Lewis. Y'all notice when Lewis takes himself off the screen, he's still on the screen. Look at his face over there. You can't hide, bro. You can't hide.
I wish Clash was here, man. Where is Clash, by the way?
Who cares?
Where's who?
Exactly.
Every day you're just slurping off Klasref, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah. Why do you
Yeah, what make Habibi
To
upset?
be fair, I'm not in the stream every day as well, just because I got work on Monday and Thursday. So I just need one day. I just need one day of surfing class ref in it. So what's wrong with it?
Well, that I agree with.
What?
One day a week of class ref is not bad.
Yeah,
I said, why did you pause? You just said that.
I was going to say, why did you not like?
What?
It should
Why
be
did you not
Fridays,
deny
you know, like you're ready for the weekend, your brain is fried. You
Hey,
can
Lewis, let's bring on
bring
Nippin
in
for
class
a
ref on a
facet so we can
Friday
talk to Nippin all the
on a
time.
preview
Let's do
show,
that, yeah?
and let him pick half the lineup.
Wallahi, Surfer, that's disgusting, man.
Oh,
Lewis, you know what?
No. You said you wanted to start class ref, so like.
I give you idea, Lewis. I give you idea. Bring class ref every Friday. When you have your waffle 30 minutes in the beginning, you don't need to bring everybody. You just have
him?
a waffle with class
Just
ref
waffle
like,
with
for
class
30
ref.
minutes
Class
before
ref
you
on for
bring.
30 minutes is I'm good, bro.
Louis James is
Just
our
you,
worst
just you
player.
and class ref. Just you and class ref.
Class is in the
I'll
chat.
back a weekly show. I'll back a
Louis,
podcast.
that's a good idea. I hate Shy Havertz. You hate Havertz.
Oh shit, that was spot on. Holy shit. That was actually spot on as fuck.
Good show. Like we could just have our agenda on Kai Havertz every show on a Friday. Alex, that's actually a good idea.
Jimmy in center class, bro. Fuck it. That was a great impression.
That was spot on. Holy shit.
That is bad.
Just let me go back and find some old shows, man. Give me a mimic. Y'all don't know I'm a mimic too, big time. That's why I was class clown.
I can tell.
Yeah, I used to mimic my teachers, man. They used to kick me the fuck out. Every day.
NG7 also says it's always the wife. I'm guessing referencing the Tuchel situation.
Tuchel? Yeah.
Hey.
The wives are your biggest haters, is the truth. But guess what? When you sick, they're the one that take care of you too.
I know
So-
my wife sometimes watching, so I do not stand with that comment.
Jimmy.
Oh, you mean? Trust me, bro. I went through chemo, man. 9 months. My rock was my wife. Trust me. My wife could get a hall pass if she want one. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
She was
man.
there. I was on the way out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Big up Jimmy, man.
She's my biggest
Hope all
hater
good
too.
now.
But so what?
By the way, did y'all see that Jamaican kid that signed for Chelsea?
Whispers?
Yep.
You better know. Yo, he is fast. Listen.
He's fast as fuck.
I'm assuming Jimmy has some kind of
of
Jamaican
course.
heritage.
Listen. Of course, in Jamaica he destroyed the league. Of course, it's natural. But his natural talent that you cannot teach, bro. When he's fast as fuck. When I say fast, I'm talking stride. Like he's fast. And
What's that? Mbappe level fast or?
Fast as fuck. I'm fast as fuck. What's that? Where I know that saying from? Somebody said it. Fast as fuck. Fast as fuck. I'm fast.
Mario Kart.
No.
Well, that's an American.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Are you talking about that one?
Yeah. Where I know that shit from?
Well, fast as fuck that's how we talk in America. But yeah, Whispers, he's quick, boss. Trust me, he's quick.
I hang out too much with Haitian people.
Like you'll see him. Like you'll see him quick.
That's
that
that's
quick, and he's graceful. Like he don't move like his feet. Like you don't see his feet pitter patter when he moves. I'm talking about like graceful.
Bro, is that Keemstar, bro?
That's where I know he's from. Like I said, I'm friends with a lot of Haitian guys, and one of them, when we play pickup, he's always like, "I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck." That's what he's saying. That's what I know.
Yeah, man, he's quick. It's gonna be a while. He's like 17, but for 17, he's quick. It's gonna be a while. Give him a few years.
A fast Jamaican. Who knew?
Who knew, right?
Up.
Who the fuck knew? Who would have guessed it? A fast Jamaican.
Isn't it Sterling Jamaican?
Yeah, he's fast as fuck.
That's like when a friend of mine was
Usain Bolt too.
He got a job at the high school, and he was like, I got two of my guys made it through to the state championship. And I was like, they're Russian, right? And he was like, how'd you know? I said, I know, because I know that community where you live. I said, I guarantee you the 2 champions are Russian. He said, how did you know that? I said, racially profiling, believe it or not, but I just happened to be correct. Both of the guys, they were 2 Russian kids. They just wiped the whole damn division out, man. Wipe the whole division out. He was like, I don't even have to train them, man. He said, I have them teach the class. I said, no, they learn they wrestle bears, man. I see it on YouTube. See it on YouTube, man. They wrestle fucking bears.
I like that.
I think Sterling's mom was also like a runner in Jamaica, not Olympiad, but like, you know.
But she was a runner, yeah. Track and field is big in Jamaica.
He gets his running form from her. I swear, there's like a story behind it.
Track and field is.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Well, cool runners. We're gonna be called cool runners soon.
Cool runners, yeah. With Whispers and Sterling. Yeah, man. Did y'all see Fofana? Dasher Fofana was playing under 21s.
Yeah, he scored twice, huh?
Yeah, he scored, man. He had a good game. Yeah.
Damn.
I seen somebody.
I would like to actually see him play.
I was watching the
more
clips, right? And if you read the comments, people were actually cussing. What the fuck is Potter doing? What is he doing under the under 21s? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, y'all
kid's 19.
I'm like, he needs playing time. What the?
I tell you what, when I first saw his face picture, that dude does not look 19. That dude looks 40, man.
Yeah, but he's
Fofana looks 40, man.
Yeah, he's ironic. He could be about 26. Who knows? Yeah, he could be.
We'll find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out.
They sorted that all out, man. They sorted it all out. That's all sorted. They don't do that no more, man.
There was a recent case about that kid in America. He plays football and he has a mustache and he's 12.
Well, no, that kid is real. He's legitimate though.
Yeah, but when I first saw that, I was like, "There's no."
He don't have he got a mustache. Like you got a.
Did you see the Rock 16-year-old picture?
Yes, man. You got some of these kids nowadays look like grown ass men, man. They're frightening.
Yeah,
frightening. These kids are frightening, man.
Yeah, that Rock picture when he was 16, that with the mustache and this look like dude. That mustache looked like 70s porn, by the way.
Yeah, man, it looked like a porn star.
You know.
Oh my god.
I gotta go get some to eat, man.
Notifications, Alex.
I'll see you guys
Check
later.
your notifications.
Big up, Alex.
Big up to my Chief Flawless. Big up, bro. Hope you're all good.
Up yours, Flawless.
And yeah, they probably got doing the most.
He cooked that brother yesterday, though.
And check out his tune in the description too.
Oh, cool and Flawless cook. We cook.
On most weekends, Ryan on Shameless. A big up to Ryan.
Most weekends, most days.
Most weekends.
That brother was holding corn.
Last thing, because I saw this about Lukaku. What would you rather we do with him in the summer? Send him back to Inter again, even though they can't afford to keep him on the same wages? Or
no, China. Send him to China.
Can I be completely honest with you, Lewis? Can I be completely honest with you? I couldn't give a fuck as long as he leaves the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Like, bro,
So
if they
bring
want
him
him,
back and sell him. Bring him back. And
no, if they want him calm, like if China want him calm, if Uzbekistan want him calm, like I don't care.
Afghanistan,
anywhere that isn't Stamford Bridge,
Costa Rica,
Exactly,
ship him.
I don't care.
Even a Premier League rival. I don't give a fuck.
Do they do football training in International Space Station or something like that?
I mean, I'm sorry. Even to this day, I still don't understand that interview. Like, what? Like, I don't like that decision. Like,
yeah, it was so weird, man. Like, what the fuck? He got benched for like 2 games.
Bro, it's not even the interview. It's his attitude since he's left the club, and it's like in the summer before he left. Like
how much will Al Nassr play?
The interview, I don't care.
Like,
I'm kind of allowed.
They've made one mistake with Ronaldo. They won't make it with.
Then there's got to be some other club there that will pay for Lukaku. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope we get it. I hope we get Inter and we knock them out. Honestly.
Inter Miami, will they pay for him?
God forbid, because imagine Lukaku scores. I'm not here for that.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be the worst.
Oh, that would be
a hat trick as well.
I seriously doubt Potter wants him right for next year. So
players to follow him for the celebration. Oh, piss me off with him, Barley.
Oh, if he celebrates,
no, he would celebrate too. He'd celebrate.
Oh, no, he's shameless. He's definitely gonna do that. Adebayo. He's definitely doing Adebayo 2.0.
Nah, I don't think he would celebrate.
He will because he's a pussy.
Nah, they'll boo the fuck out of him. He'll get in his feelings, and if he scores,
Did he celebrate
if we
against
boo him, then
Everton,
yeah.
man?
If we
He
boo him,
celebrated
yeah.
against Everton, yeah, for Man United.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He celebrated against West Brom, played for them too.
He kissed the intro badge.
Nah, that's different. That's different. I don't think he'll celebrate. Because I don't think his fat ass can score. That's
Well,
why
you go see. Jimmy, my brother, you go see the way he will celebrate. I said it. He will put his thumb in his mouth, and he will want all the players to follow into the corner flag and celebrate like he was with his bar leg. That's what he will do, and he'll do it again.
Yeah. Lukaku, he really, what such a fucking disappointment.
I know, dude. I thought he was the next, big thing, but fuck. Man. He got benched for 2 games and did an interview. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, like he was
that
here
about?
for 3 minutes and talk about, oh, Italy, I'll be back. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Exactly. Yeah, Martinez, you stay there. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I'll be
Fuck
back.
off, man.
And they literally told he's really back.
What's the
I'll Chelsea? If I was Chelsea, I'll bring him back. I'll put him on the under 8s. I'll let him go play with the under 8s for the rest of that contract. I wouldn't give a fuck because he already been written off. He's been written off. He's been written off. So I'm not. I would put him.
He could take legal action for that,
If he's a smart man, he would go to the Saudi league and get a bag. That's if he was a smart man, right? Because he's finished. At Europe, he's finished.
Jimmy, let's say we do what you said we should do, which obviously I don't mind. It is what it is. But do you reckon he can use legal action if we forcibly do not play him because of the fact of what he did the season before?
No, remember that's what Arsenal did to what's my boy Ozil? They sent his ass to. They exiled him.
Yeah, but they exiled him for reasons that wrongly.
Out of their control, but
they should just send Tuchel over to Lukaku's house with the party girls. Get some pictures.
Get a couple lines.
Yeah.
Get some
like
pictures.
your daddy again.
By the way, going back to what you said about, or what was said about in terms of he was like, oh, Martinez, stay there, I'll wait for you. The funny thing is he's gone back. He don't even play with Martinez.
He don't even see the
he's getting benched.
Play with Martinez, man. Bro,
and guess what? And how it's looking right now, Scott Martinez won't be there next year anyway. He's the fuck out of there. I doubt if he'll be there next year. I truly doubt it.
I don't know.
If he got ambition, he won't be there. Put it like that.
Exactly. The other quote that pissed me off where he said Chelsea was my #1 choice in the summer, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, as a kid, you want to go to Madrid, Bayern, or something like Barcelona."
Yeah, I think he could play at fucking Madrid. Yeah, right.
Yeah, fuck no. Yeah. God, man.
Yeah,
Blue for game asked Lukaku or Cho.
This ain't even a debate. It's Cho. It's Cho every day.
At least Cho could clean up the locker room or something. Yeah, Cho could do something. Cho could go get the blunts. Yo, Cho, go get the blunts. We ain't got no more blunts.
Those are like nearly 3 times less wages. Isn't going to be as much of a problem in the dressing room.
Keep the toilet seats warm. Yeah, you
just
can
on
do
the side, ain't a cunt.
Yeah, Cho ain't a cunt. Lukaku's a bitch ass, man.
He was actually a nice guy.
He's
a shit player, but he's a nice guy. He's very humble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very humble.
Lukaku did some bitch ass shit. That was some real sucker shit. Yeah.
Every day ending in a Y.
And then the worst part was I had an Italian person translate the fucking thing for me, and he told me that it wasn't that bad. So I'm defending Lukaku for 2 weeks, and then that shit was fully translated, and I understand. I was like, man, you got me on the internet defending this motherfucker.
And then part 2 came out, and then boom.
Oh, then it was I was like, oh my gosh.
Bro, listen to this. One thing I'll never forget this fucking bold for is I've got one of my most favorite Chelsea shirts ever made, and I can't fucking wear it because I've got his.
You got his name on it.
That's on you.
You got 2 more Viet, so it don't make a difference.
Shut it.
Nah, I put my own name on the back of my
Zake's always been professional, yeah.
Yeah, I only put my own fucking name on the back of it.
Yeah, I got Silva. Silva's fine. Legends are fine. I know Silva's not a legend yet, but Aspi, Silva's fine.
No, hold that, Ziad. Hold that. It's on you.
Yeah, any legend is fine with me. Any legend.
Yeah, legends are fine.
Yeah, legends are fine.
Yeah.
For all my kids, I get my own.
Another guy that doesn't fucking.
That's cool too, honestly. Yeah. That's cool too.
I just like taking the piss.
I'll just leave it at that.
What'd you say?
I said I just like taking the piss.
No, you and Alex, man. Another person that you get followers and you don't follow back, man. What'd you say, Jimmy?
That PSG jersey should be a hot item next year.
No. Lewis, you need to show them the video again, bro.
I'm good.
Oh my god.
I'm good. Don't need to see that again. And yeah, so Timo Werner, if it means Werner comes back, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I said Werner. All right, man.
What a banger over the weekend. I can't lie.
Nothing, bro. That guy
he popped in.
dead.
You see Timo Werner name, he pop
Hey,
up.
Lewis, if he scores, if he scores on Wednesday and knock City out, and if we get them by Friday,
They're playing tomorrow, I think. They're playing tomorrow.
If they put that would be awesome if they put Man City out.
No,
I
don't
wouldn't
worry,
mind.
Lewis. If we go to
I also
League,
see suck, man.
I want to do the same thing again. No, don't worry.
Can't be asked.
Wait, why does Fatu like Werner so much? Just cause?
It's about to be a Holland masterclass. Watch.
No, you do have a reason though, but I'm not gonna say it here. I don't want to get myself cancelled. So yeah.
How is what?
Fatter.
That's interesting.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but he's our guy. Right. Was there anything else anyone else wants to say?
Hey, you said that like he had no choice. Hey, that's our guy.
It's our guy, man. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. It's our guy. Let's have it right.
Oh shit, it's raining.
We love
yeah, we're probably gonna end
When is it not raining in London?
Yeah. Right, we're gonna wrap up the stream. It's been a fucking madness as
Big
always.
up, guys.
Big up everybody that's locked in.
Big up
like,
every man.
subscribe, and
Big up
all
all
of
the
that.
man there.
And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.